when they
Not
made that one.
today, not yet. That's what Gary was doing. That's why I was like, he's the only one doing the right activity, smoking.
The crazy thing I think with Lil Duval is that you know, with that record Smile, he got a #1 hit out of that. And on the Billboard, I'm looking at it right now, it says he went from 3 to 1. But on this record that you just played, I don't know if he's gonna get that same attention as he did with Smile.
He might because of this.
He might, and I hope
he might because the record's so familiar.
But
of social media,
I give it a nice number though, because they need something different, bro.
Facts.
Every fucking thing is too crazy, and then along with the money and shit that he has behind him from off of having that Smile, I think he could go ahead and shake a leg with this. You know what I mean? But you know, that's only me. I don't know.
But on the flip side too, though, like sometimes you got, like, we're in an era where there's no songs that have any real longevity like that. Yeah. So you got to keep throwing shit out, especially if you're not dropping a full album. And I feel like he's like, yo, I'm not gonna hit, like I said earlier, you can't hit a home run every time. Like, yo, let me put this out, keep my name out there. So until I get some fire under me, let me just keep throwing shit out. And that's what his purpose is like, to keep his name out there. So, you know, number one, he wasn't a one-hit wonder. Number two, he might be joking, but he's not really joking. You feel what I'm saying?
I wish him the best, yo.
Thinking off of this too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's not my favorite, but I feel like there's a play of sinking in commercial.
Oh yeah,
I can see that.
That's what's gonna make you like it. It'll be a commercial or something and get annoying, and then you're gonna start to sing it, and then it's cool now.
Especially during the TikTok phase we're going through. Like, I feel like TikTok will have some fun with the record. Like,
they just got to program it in us like they do everything else.
There'd probably be a life insurance commercial or something.
You gotta understand, Duval got a built-in audience, so like he doesn't have the same criteria other artists have, right? So his audience comes from the comedy field, so his songs just gotta be good enough, right? It don't gotta be fucking monster smashes.
We're not even supposed to be taking this serious.
And to be honest, has anybody seen the video? I haven't. But like, if the video's goofy as shit,
yeah. Visuals is everything.
Like, if the video is goofy as hell, his job is done.
And it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that.
And if he keeps it open where it can go ahead and kind of proceed to a lot of people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll work. It really will work. I see it.
Is that actually Duval's record or that's T.I.'s? Because I seen T.I. dropping an album next week too.
That's Duval.
I hope that's not T.I.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a Duval.
Yeah, that's Duval featuring
T.I. is the feature then, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Free money, bro. Free money.
Yeah, I think Gary hit on the head though. Like, I mean, you know, he's got a built-in. Like, you can imagine that show being his intro when he hits the stage at a comedy show.
Yeah.
He's doing and him coming out smoking a blunt, and you know what I mean. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would play that song, and I don't know what you guys do, but when I'm out, like when I'm DJing and like a bar and a fight break out, I would play that shit. It's
an ill buffer.
I
would immediately spin back and drop that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Basically, what you said is at a moment when nobody paid attention, you were playing.
I DJ a lot of sporting events, and I would drop that shit when the players fight.
Yes, I would too. I agree.
This is crazy. We're literally giving them a blueprint to success for this record. We gave them a blueprint to success. I'm just listening. We figured out how to crack this joint. Literally. Pretty amazing to me.
I mean, this is DJ Sean Money. I can see how successful it could be as far as like, because Little Duval, like, that's more of his lane. I mean, but that particular record, it was great when I was 3 years old, but like not so much now. But like, I could see it going somewhere though.
Yeah, watch the video. It's just like the original song. He's on the beach and stuff, kicking it. Just watch it.
Video's up already?
Okay. Yeah, it's already up.
The video's out?
It's
really?
for 5 days.
Okay.
Oh, I'm about to check
that.
Y'all seen that new Nas joint?
Hold on, let's get into some more records because this is becoming like an incredible brainstorm think tank on records. This shit is crazy. All right, let me know what y'all think. Fabio Foreign featuring Polo G, Bop It. I want to get everybody's opinion on that.
Just like the toy.
For the crowd, for the audience that loves that style, I think it works. for me, I'm okay on it. Like I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It you know, it is what it is. But I think for the people that love like drill and that style of stuff, I think it can work.
The kids gonna love it. They're
Got
gonna
great
love it.
energy.
It's gonna be TikTok. It's gonna do good.
The record, that video went to 2-point-something million in 2 days.
See?
So it's crazy because I feel like it's a whole nother world of social media that's happening that doesn't necessarily. It's like this is all segmented now. Like, you know, me or a lot of people, we in my bracket, we're like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. These kids are using TikTok, Snap, and I don't even know.
Triller.
Maybe Triller.
Yeah.
And it's like this subgenre that they're touching the records in a whole different space. Because you would think, you know, 2 million in 3 days that's a crazy start to a record, to a video.
Right. But I say we also gotta pay attention to the fact that a lot of those situations too, though, it'd be bots and paid for views, so we can't really base it off of that.
That's a fact too. That's a fact.
Because Fabio I know made the double XL this year. The Polo G2, or was he last year?
No, he made it this year.
Okay, so
both of them. So last year was
wait, one record. That's big.
Yeah, they both did. Yeah.
He killed it.
Okay, dope.
I ain't gonna lie, I get annoyed with all the, you know what I'm saying, on the records. You know what I mean? Like that shit is a turn off for me. But I get why that shit's gonna work. You know, like I said, it seemed like a trap and drill mashup. The joint. But, you know what I'm saying? Like you could do more with your time in the booth.
And they be ganging everything.
Yeah.
All right, dope. All right, so let's keep it moving. I want to know what y'all think about this one.
Yeah, that chick is dope. India Shawn is dope.
Yeah. So wait, Raymond, where's she from? Like, how'd you get up on her? Because I just heard that record the other day, and I was like,
I came across her because I love Pac Anderson, and I came across her because she was like a background singer or something with the Nationals and something that they did on NPR. So once I seen her, I was like, I'm gonna go look her up. But she's put out some dope records here over the past year. Like that song actually dropped the end of August. But she had some other ones before. I've been fastly trying to get at her reps. I want to do something with her, but she's fire. She's fire.
Word. Okay, dope. Shout out to my man Shadow. I think he just joined in, man. Where does Shadow come from? Wow. Anyway, if you hear us, shout out to Shadow. What up, DJ Baby G, representing Colorado, Rodney Smith, DJ One Way, Kevin, who just joined back in, Fire Oats, DJ Sean Money. That's what it is. Anyway, I like that record a lot. I can't lie, man. We got to get back to the vibes.
Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air.
Word.
Yeah. Feels good. It feels good. I can run around. I can run around the town doing my little 1-2 and that.
Yo, D-Life.
D, did you get the new Anderson .Paak joint for this week?
No. You want to send it over? Let's play it. Let's rock.
All right, yeah, I'll send it over because it's Timberland on the beat. So.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh yeah, we need that. Need that.
You got
Is that a full album?
Joints.
Or just
I'll email it to you right now.
Okay, dope. All right, let's keep rocking these joints. Let me know what you think about this.
Wow.
ASAP Ferg featuring Monica.
Oh, yeah. I told y'all Ferg coming with that heat, bruh.
Yo.
I told y'all Ferg killing it, man.
That's flavor all over. I know from the North. That's gone. For us out of here.
Me in Queens is making Queens real quick. Like that's a mean joint, brother. Mean.
Shout out to Ferg. Ferg got some.
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's a 5 for me, sir.
Yeah, 5 for me too. Hey, that last track and this track both got 5s from me.
I need that. Need that in my seriously. I need that.
Facts. I was hitting him like, yo, send it.
It's on fire.
No doubt about it, man. Like I said, we getting back to the real records, man. We got to just keep playing flavor and breaking new shit. That's dope. You know, No,
I wonder if it was shots fired when he said he trying to kick me out of ASAP. Like a little rumor.
No, that's shot fired. You know that shot fired.
You know,
He
you
also
know.
said my aunt also said I would never be as big as I'd never be as big as Rocky. That was sort of
Hey, Legend, we need some research.
Yeah,
We want the Legend on that one.
Yo, Legend, you gotta find out what's happening.
Gotta give us a scoop next week, yo.
All right, let's see. We waiting for our first act, so let's keep on playing joints. Let me know what y'all think about this one.
All right.
I second that.
I'm pouring red wine as we speak.
That might not even need the big bottle of Hennessy. That might need the personal.
The VSOP.
The VSOP with a cigar, just, you know.
Word. I ain't heard from him in a while, man. That's Avant.
Okay, that makes sense. That sounds like
it makes a lot of sense.
He like a baby R. Kelly, but he still got something. You know, he always has some flavor. Like he never was whack. You know what I mean? And
gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that. See.
Yeah, I like that record though. But that's like, well, you know, a fact still fact. Well, you know,
I take a whole new undertone today.
I'm drinking. That's the Tito's, man. Yeah, new Avant. All right, what's the thoughts on Avant? Anything, you know? What y'all feeling on that one?
Yo, I just lived in Kansas City, Missouri for 7 years. That dude is there twice a year. He got a home base in them two-step towns. Those two-stepping towns, he always gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? He's always gonna have a circuit. So he's just keeping the formula right.
Wow.
Facts.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's that casino circuit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That Midwest two-step Saturday evening grown folk vibe.
Right.
You know.
Do say nights.
Dope.
I mean, he's not straying from what he knows, man. And you know, people want to reinvent themselves, but sometimes it's not needed. And right now, like that works for him. So if it works, keep it moving.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah, my same thoughts, because that's what I was just thinking. Like a lot of them is trying to do new shit that's whack. The only one who really hit it was fucking Monica with that record you played. She got it.
Wait, which record are you talking about?
Just played, wasn't that Monica and fucking
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. On the hook. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hot. All right, cool. All right, okay. Play a couple more records. And keep it moving. Let me see. I'm gonna do this one because this is not. All right, let me just keep playing these joints, and I'm gonna just get into some of the records that people been submitting. You know, everything I played up to now is pretty much shit that we went through this week, handpicked, and there's a lot more. There's a lot of records that came out this week. Let me just let everybody know that. Actually, let me play this one other girl.
That Bryson Tiller's jumping.
That Bryson Tiller album, Fire.
Fire. You got to play Sorry.
I tripped because everybody was hyped about the YG album, but that Savage Mode 2 shut shit down.
It did.
Man, there's so much music. I don't know what the hell to play. Let me see. Did I play this already? Yeah,
didn't Jay Electronica's stuff get leaked?
Nah, it's on Tidal first. It's out. That shit is hard too.
It is.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So I was confused with that. It is a new Jay Electronica project.
It is. But it's got some of the old joints off the mixtapes, like
it's fire though,
and shit like that. But since he's on Rock Nation, they did a week's exclusive on Rock, and then they're gonna roll it out everywhere else.
That was fire.
What happened with the Locks album? Nobody heard that one?
That Locks albums had some joints. They were on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were up on here. All right, you know what? D Life, you want to talk real quick about the thing you're doing? As I cue up this next record.
Oh yeah. What's up, guys? I'm D Life right now. I'm outside of I'm in Vegas, Las Vegas, originally from Queens, New York. Corey, like my brother, I knew this dude from when we was young, running around with Corey Rooney in Queens. As of now, I'm setting up this joint called the DJ Spin the Votes. And it's just about us as DJs making a soundtrack to people who's getting ready to vote. You know what I mean? So what we're doing is like a spin-a-thon. From the spin-a-thon, I'm getting DJs from all over the world to go ahead and like have sets where they can have our sets that we're doing like this kind of spin-a-thon, which is like a telethon, as y'all know of. But we wanted to get and kind of break a record. That's why I got it at 72 hours. So within the 72 hours first, every DJ that we got and go get, they can either pick from us doing an hour on a set, 30 minutes to 20 minutes. And just kind of telling about the politics of, you know, reaching out with people that's in their area, dealing in politics, what they're really going for on the ballots, you know, different shit, because only thing we know is Harris and the other dude, you know what I mean? But we don't know about the independents. We don't know about, you know, other people that's within our cities and things that they're going for. So with me trying to do this, it was just the whole thing of trying to make sure that we get with people in all y'all little towns and what they're going for and what they're being elected for, so you could kind of just bring enlightenment to the people.
So, I mean, the opportunity to me is that, you know, this is going to be a spin-a-thon, and D was telling me about it, and I told him, yo, yeah, absolutely, talk about that. And with the amount of talent and the DJs that are here and everywhere else, you know, offer y'all a opportunity to be a part of something that's more than just a spin-a-thon, but something that, you know, because even to get their ass up and vote and do something, man. Because if you really, whether you want the same president or you want a different situation, whatever you want, motivate people to get out, you know what I mean, express themselves and use their right. And I thought that was an awesome idea, dope opportunity.
And I ain't telling people who to vote for, you know what I mean? Because you can be Republican, independent, whatever, but just get them to vote. In America, that's crazy. The last voting term, 100 million Americans didn't vote. That's nuts to me, bro. Nuts.
Yeah, that's real talk. So, so that's what it is, man. Reach out to D Life. He's on Grinding Radio. Hit him on the chat if you want to get on with that. D, you should definitely make sure you put all your information for everybody to see.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm also going to tell everybody, do what we do every week. Put your Instagram, you know, whatever your handles are out there, so we can just follow each other. You know, I think that's just one of the basic things that we have. You know, every week we should just be doing that, making sure if somebody's new, whatever, you know, we just follow and do all of that stuff. All right, I'm done with my Barack Obama. Let me play some.
Fuck about Elvis. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm 9/11's fireman, riding a Leviathan. OC gave me the vitamins, I'm mainlining nitrogen. I chase paper like blindfolded, trying to whack a pinata. Then bada book, bada boom. Got naked bitches, vacuum sealing units inside my hotel room. A goon, buried me in Pharaoh's tomb. Moody is still beating hard inside the temple of doom, nigga. Got it out the mud like the head say. Middle class nigga, it was more like red clay. Either way, I'm about to bag like hefty. Zone, I sell arts and crafts like Etsy. Ass twins go oriented like Gretzky. Nice with the hands, the footwork like Messi. Let's see, I spit deadly on the best beats. So sharing DJ needles catch Hep C. Chuck Berry. Fuck Elvis. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry. Weak niggas taught them, so feds caught them. Turn your blue suede shoes to red bottoms. Red dot them, lead shot in the head got them. I would never sell my soul, but the bread bought them. That's some whole shit, I'm on my whole temp. Keep Egyptian mummy buried on my Rolex. Who let the fake man with snake skin in? Imitate black culture, but hate black skin. Claim my hip don't hop, then plagiarize it with a white face and call it pop. Make it stop. The Grammy so whack, BET Hip Hop Awards don't nominate no rap. Rock and roll like the trap spot got hot. Migos cooking dope up in the crock pot. Skills matter, we should celebrate our legends. I'm Hendrix in a headband doing these head spins. Chuck Berry. Fuck Elvis. Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry. Fuck Elvis. You know my name, so you never hear no news. You know my name, so you never hear rock and roll, nigga. Rock responsibly.
Yo,
Rap
I was
shit.
waiting to hear Pusha T. Oh my God.
Now my question is he getting that cleared?
No, that's probably a no. Let's be honest. I don't know if it is or it
I'm
isn't.
waiting to hear Pusha T. Like that's just like I got old Clips vibes from that, yo.
Yeah.
That's a fact though. Pusha would be crazy on there.
He'd have made it something.
Okay.
That's probably some mixtape, John. I don't know if you're gonna get that cleared saying F Elvis.
That's a Razzcast if you didn't know. The record's called Chuck Berry. He just sent that around, so you know, let me throw that in there, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep on playing joints. Let's see how this record sounds right here. This is new joints that everybody submitted pretty much and whatnot. So you know.
Yeah. Yeah, truly grateful for my new position. Kept it pushing through the people who exude resentment. Could've put me in a place where I was more resistant, but if I would've let that slide, then I'd be truly slipping. Not gonna lie, cause there were times where I was truly tripping, but the family let me know when I was acting different. Now I gotta play my role because this life is scripted. Can't get overconfident because I'm always gifted. Needed something different. Had to put my pride into a better place. Know that if I wait upon the Lord, I renew my faith. I can't hesitate, I enjoy the way. Honestly, I wanna hear well done when we face to face. Anywhere I go, I expect the hate. Came from Section 8 to the hills, how can they relate? I just wanna be world champ amongst the heavy hitters. Skinny little nigga out the O, he never would consider. Still about the check, I just do it different. Colin Kaepernick, bet my niggas ain't having it. Blame Ho for champagne dreams, living extravagant. Black excellence, America calls it arrogant. So I rock my dress just for the heritage. One nut, take it further than the parents did. Even though they murder us, no care for it. Black boys always wonder where's my therapist. I've got used to winning. Who knew? Pop the court, pop the court, I've got used to winning. Who knew? Hey, pop the court, 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 when they doubted it, when they hated it, when they lied to you, on some hating shit, pop the court, okay, pop the court, when they doubted it, when they hated it, when they lied on you, on some hating shit, pop the court, pop the court,
Yeah, you just gotta pop that bitch, you know what I'm saying? When they hate on you, pop on it. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Pop that bitch, you hear me?
Word. Who submitted that right there?
That was me.
Who's that? My bad. Oh, that was you. That shit was
Yeah.
hot. Okay, who's that?
It's a kid named Zay. I met him. I think it was 2 days ago. He was at this art gallery, and one of the artists I knew, he had like his whole display or collection of paintings and stuff. And I heard that song and I was like, oh yeah, this is dope. It just had that vibe.
Pop the Court. Zay. New music. We're gonna have to put that on the list. I like it. That was good. That was good. And I never heard it. I just played it. That's what it is. All right. Anybody else got anything they want to say about it? Thoughts, ideas? This is open forum. We've been playing joints.
It felt good, man. Like I rock with it. It felt good.
Dope.
So I got a question for the panel, and you know, I just kind of was thinking about it because you brought that up, Legend. As DJs, how are y'all deciding who you choose to support? You know, we in a time that it's more than talent, you know, today. And I think with the internet, you know, there's a facade that can get put up that people are quote unquote really working. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, unfortunately, you know, in music and something that's gone down for the hands of time, like there's a lot of hobby artists, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I don't think live this like a lot of us live this. So it's like, so my question to the panel is how, you know, for all of you, you know, and anybody feel to chime in, like how are you choosing who and what you decide to support musically?
Character, when I first meet them, you know, just that vibe, that it factor. Then also, like what you were saying, like the time they put in, you can just tell the hunger and you can tell longevity with an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get some fire records, but doesn't mean that, you know, they're gonna last in the game. And so just looking at just their whole demeanor, looking at their brand, looking at when you talk to them, just seeing where their mindset is at. And if they're for that longevity and they're not just here for like a quick little TikTok dance record, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get to see what their plan is, or 5, 10 year, 15-year plan, then I can really decipher like, oh, okay.
So like in particular, that kid you met, did you actually get to chop it up with him, like on a level?
Yeah, we chopped it up for like 2 hours.
Okay, good.
So I was like, oh, okay. Like, so I really got to learn about him and just where he came from, the grind. You know, he's been on his background, you know, with his family, the struggles and stuff he's went through. I looked at how many mixtapes, you know, he didn't put out, and albums and records, and how he goes about it. I listened to like the other ideas as far as how he wants to release his music and his branding ideas. So I was just like, okay, you really going for this, like it's this or nothing else.
Yeah, see, and I can appreciate that. And we all, you know, I think for majority, we all come from a time of shaking hands, kissing babies, getting out there in you know, in the streets and actually, you know, having that interaction with artists where, you know, today, you know, a new realm is the fucking DM, which annoys the shit out of me. You know what I mean? As far as people sending records, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'll be honest for myself, getting records sent to me, if there's no kind of like introduction or no, I guess like a courtesy protocol, like 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to listen. But that's like a new lane of how records is getting spread and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just, you know, like I said, it's interesting with the idea that anybody can take a picture in the studio and say we working and have their whole profile page set up with that shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But then behind the scenes ain't really putting in a lot of the legwork, you know? And I know we shut down right now with the pandemic and all that, but, you know, I just know for me in my time that I put in my career, like it changed for me with the idea of hearing somebody have a dope sound, and where now I'm kind of looking at everybody's work ethic and just how serious they are with the craft and what are they, you know, how are they actually working? You feel me?
But is it the point that it's so much stuff being released so rapid, man? Like, I know the time that we would spend to get and kind of, you know, detail of who the person is, what he is, learning his history. By the time we do all that, it's like another billion records came out, and you might have gone ahead and kind of jumped on the fact of having another person who had a hustle or had a story maybe even deeper and stronger as his. So like with me, like I played in Brazil and different places and all over. So it's like, it's so many different genres of music, bro. And it's like, it's so hard to just consume. Like it's sickening. It's really sick. I'm telling you, on this call alone, I probably got, or all of us probably got mad fucking emails of new shit coming out, or somebody uploading, especially now because they're in the crib, albums, singles, EPs, like it's beyond compare. And then that was the thing that we was having with like we got like this other joint that we be doing, Corey, right? And it's like a manager meeting. It's with all the managers. So their whole thing is like, it's so much shit coming out. They're not even to withstand the time of what it is for their records to go ahead and kind of get those downloads or their views and their streams, because it's so much shit. You like Beyonce, Jay-Z, this, that. Oh,
listen,
Exactly. Like it's too much.
And a lot of them not getting developed.
You got to find a way to create attention for yourself and for your brand. That's gonna, because there are a lot of records. You know, we do this platform to sort of like bring attention to what we all think is something to check for, right? But that's our little way of doing it, and it's dope. We do it as a community. We do it as a group. But there's a lot of music coming on now because people can actually get it out. You know, you don't have the gatekeepers that we had at one point that it damn near discourage somebody. They say, yo, I got time. You know, they're not gonna put me out. I gotta wait for, you know, so-and-so to approve it. If they like it, you know, maybe they'll get the president to say yes. That's all dead now. You know, so people are feeling free-spirited, and it's almost like it's like a freed slave. Like, it takes you a while to understand that, damn, I could do whatever the hell I want.
It's YouTube again. We just back in the YouTube space from 2008. None of these dudes are getting developed. They're not in there with 50 records, you know, 10 of which could go. They're putting out what they got. And that's why we're seeing so many artists coming out, because nobody's developing them. They stumbled on the one hot track, and the label's like, yo, I could get 1 million streams out of that, make my money back, and keep pushing. If we back in 2008, this shit goes in cycles.
Yeah,
I'm all with the knowledge.
No, wait, I mean, I agree 100%. Artist development has gone away.
Bro, we
definitely need that.
artists that would do 100 records and put out 10.
Right.
Bro, 90 records could change somebody's life.
Bro, anybody here done A&R? Anybody on this?
Well, so I represent Steve Rhythm, who's an A&R, and that's why this is all we talk about.
Yeah,
well, on the flip side of that, artist development thing, it's like who do we blame? Because it is a lot of artists out here that are impatient as shit. Yeah. And
no more blaming.
Like, I've worked with a few artists where it's like this girl got pissed off at me and how I was recording her. Like, you know, because I'm a tough judge. I'm gonna make you work. You come in with a half-ass written song, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Now we gonna get it done, but I'm gonna tell you about yourself. So she went recorded with somebody else, brought it back to me to mix. And I'm like, yeah, the way he recorded it, I'm not gonna be able to get what you used to out of this. And she, well, I already paid for the beat and blah, blah, blah. So now we're looking at investment and how much she invested. And it's like, yo, there's a lot of records that go by the wayside that you never hear. But because you're short on money, because you're impatient, everything you pay for has to come out.
Wait, hold on, guys. I need y'all to hold that for 1 second because we got our first guest on. And this is the type of conversation. This is motivational. Honestly, this is what people should be paying to like get the knowledge. This is
people trying to get into the NBA, bro. This the NBA.
This is the NBA. You
can't be from a D school and be like,
we the G League. Hold on, let's get into it. Shout out to Smoke Dizza. Smoke Dizza is here.
Yo.
Dizza, you there?
What up, y'all?
That's what I'm talking about. An independent man that did it himself. Because we talking about all of the slave shit that went down, you know. How'd you find your way to success, man? Let's talk about it like that. Let's get into the real deal. We ain't gonna veer away from the truth. How'd you find your way to success as an independent artist?
Making mistakes.
You
know what I mean? Like, the best teacher in this whole shit is life and learning. You know what I mean? The more you live, the more you learn. And if you don't learn from your mistakes, then like I said before, you deserve everything you get. So I made a lot of trial and error where not being privy to the knowledge or really making myself privy to the knowledge of monetizing and you know, these multiple ways and selling the project and getting the most out of a project and being taken advantage of. You know what I mean? But, you know, being taken advantage of for me was a choice because it was more so like a lot of artists will see that advance and jump at the advance, right? And not think about what happens after the advance. Not knowing that, you know, somebody else will be eating off this shit forever while you just got that one-time fee. Basically, they licensing you to own your work. And you know, like, once you start doing different shit, and you know you got good people in your corner and got a lawyer that's explaining this shit to you, and in layman's terms, you know what I mean, you really start to get smart if you don't want to continue to be a fucking slave. But you know, for me, that was my way to it, making mistakes, you know what I mean, trial and error, and just capitalizing and not making the same mistake twice. So
right. Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I know we coming in with the deep stuff, but it's what people want to know, because you're one of the artists that I respect in terms of like not
about
just
this and talk about weed, you know what I mean? So that's good with all the deep shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I think it's the music, it's the perseverance, right? But then it's also the business mind to have enough strength to stay independent. And by the way, I'm not knocking people that sign to a label neither. I think that what's right for you at whatever time is right for you for whatever time. But I respect strength too. I respect independence. You know, shout out to Earl who was able to connect with you and get you on here, and shout out to everybody that we know that's, you know, mutual friends. You know, at the end of the day, this platform's here to just not only introduce you new music, but also talk about your business and your motivation. You know, let's talk about the project a little bit. What do you got going on now? You know, I know you got the new record, Santos Party House, but you know, what's your vision for the rest of 2020 musically? You know, you dropping an EP, just dropping singles, just keeping the streets hot. What's your plan?
Well, I just dropped the album on Friday. That's what these records is on. That's the home of these records. The name of the album is Homegrown. And I gotta, you know, sonically it's one of my best pieces of work. I got a lot of the homies on there. And you know, we riding the fourth quarter out with that. And I got a whole bunch of different content, visual content. I got a series called Homegrown, self-titled, from the album, where I'm interviewing journalists, designers. I didn't get to artists yet, but I'm sure I will. But that's what I'm riding out the rest of the year with.
Word, salute. All right, well, let's get into a joint off of there.
I could just step in, yo. Also, Smoke, I wanted to give you a shout for everything you're doing for the community, man. I seen the community fridge that you did. I think Haji designed that joint as well, right? It's up in Harlem.
Yep. On 118th Manhattan Avenue.
Word. And I just thought that was really dope for like the completion and like that rollout. It was like really creative and also giving back at a time that, you know, a lot of people aren't doing as well as some others. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to salute you on that.
Let's talk about that though. What is it exactly like, so everybody knows what's going on?
Well, I put it's called the community fridge, where basically people that need food can come get food, and, you know, influencers and whoever in the neighborhood that's fortunate enough to get food, which is fresh produce, fruits. I seen it was a lot of like meal service or meal prep meals in the fridge last time I checked, because other people was actually coming in doing the due diligence and dropping things off. So it's basically just a fridge, a give and take fridge for the neighborhood. You know what I mean? I'll be having waters, juices, all types of shit in there for the people that, you know, might be struggling to get it themselves. Milk, eggs, everything in there. So that's what it is.
Dope. All right.
I got a couple urban farms up in that neighborhood, bro. I want to holler at you. This is Biz Dev.
Oh man, let's do it, please.
Dope. All right, let me play this record, and we're gonna get right back to Smoke Dizza. Shout out to Trap Beckham in the building. We see you, baby, doing it big. Let's go. On top of flavor. That's what I'm talking about. You know, that's classic shit right there.
Say, man.
Mean joint, brother. That's a mean joint.
Say, man. I was in the gym when that joint came on my Spotify. And when I tell you, like, I didn't work out for like the next 5-10 minutes because I had it, like, I repeated that joint like 3 times. It was just jamming, just sitting there. Like, yeah, man, you delayed my workout, bro. I don't appreciate that.
Ah, man, I'm glad y'all fuck with it. Word.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I'm gonna open it up a little bit. Anybody got questions? You got new legend, Smoke Dizza in the building. Let's talk to him.
So on the production side, you might not be able to answer this. You have to clear that sample because it's not really the sample, right? The bass.
Nah, I can answer it because I had my post on it. So yeah, I had to clear the sample. I didn't clear the sample from John A. I cleared the sample from the person that John A sampled, was Michael Wyckoff. So I cleared the sample from him, and then we got it replayed. So it's a direct interpolation on the joint, but I cleared the sample, so I'm good.
Awesome. That's good. That's good information.
Mm-hmm.
And whatnot. Interpolation. So when you did the interpolation, were you able to retain more points on the publishing side, or did you still have to give out, a lot on that side?
No, we ain't have to give out a lot on that side without really breaking into the technicalities because it's so intricate. But we paid for the sample and basically the interpolation. I believe they got some sort of pub from it and break the bank, but it wasn't as crazy as I would think it to be if I didn't do it. So it wasn't that crazy. I suggest all artists, if you have to, because a lot of shit does fly under the radar, you know what I mean? But once you start going and monetizing and you're streaming, there's a certain number monthly, people will start searching for you. So the best thing to do is cover your tracks, replay shit. Like I got a record on the album called Hibachi. We sampled the Lost Boys. And when it was time to go, they came for us.
Yeah.
So if it was either pony up and pay what they wanted, negotiate, which we didn't really have too much time to negotiate, or just switch the whole thing up. So we opted to switch the whole thing up. You know what I mean? So shit like that does occur. You just gotta be mindful.
Word.
People got to remember it's a publisher's business. So hip hop literally flipped the game. The publishers are the one with the power now.
Yep. Absolutely.
Might as well partner with them.
Right. That's why a lot of people are getting cornered in the pub deals. You know what I mean? That's how important.
Yo, and not for nothing, if you're smart about it, the publisher just wants to make the money. So if you do a deal with them, they'll go out and get it placed in TV and radio and records because now they're getting paid too.
That's what a pub deal is supposed to be. But see, some people just sit on it and the artist works.
Put them
they'll take whatever, sound exchange or whatever it is that they collecting off your shit, and then it's up to you to work, and it's based on you or how that's moving. They're gonna eat regardless monthly, however, if you're worth enough, if somebody's buying into you, that means you got something that they can monetize.
Yeah.
So whatever that upfront money is, they're gonna continue to multiply that way more times than your payout, which is just one time. So,
Even if you can't find the publisher, I always tell artists to set 5% aside. Just set it aside. They may wake up one day and be like, I heard this in the radio in Cameroon. And you're like, oh, shit. And now they like, cough that cheese up. And you're like, hey, we said it's like, we put a slice aside for you, bro. Oh, okay. Then we good.
Right.
It's when they got to come fight you. So you smart on that, bro. Good job.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna get into the next one. I just want to give a shout out to the last singles title, Santos Party House, one of the New York's greatest parties ever. I used to love that shit. I'm sure you was there doing it up. For people that don't know, that's like a legendary time, I would say, in New York, man. I missed that. So, big up to you on that, because that's energy, man. 2 rooms, different flavors, all of that type of stuff. So, fact. All right, let's get into the next joint. It's called Boatloads, featuring Jack Harlow. Word up. Let's just get into it. Yeah. Boatloads, Smoke Dizza, Jack Harlow. You already know it's New Music Wednesdays and whatnot. I know you you said something slick about the weed thing. I know that's all everybody talks about, but hey, man, a lot of people like to smoke, including myself.
Oh no, I'm smoking right now. I mean, you know, I get it. I've smoked business, so a lot of people, you know, it's like, come on, let's talk about it. But you know, I'm just like, shit, man. We like 10 years in already, man. What more these niggas want to know? Nigga, we got smoke good weed.
Did you create your own strain yet? Like, what you working on, man?
Well, right now we working on compliancy, getting our own dispensaries. We got one that we working on in Michigan and one we working on in Colorado. So yeah, that's in production. That's, you know, that's the tedious part of it though. Just the weed part. The other part is actually having a place to house the weed instead of just, you know, having it. Obviously, you know, we're trying to get our shit in different shops as well, the Smokers Club. But you know, being compliant is just, you know, legally being able to do it. That's the first goal. You know what I mean? Because anybody, I could just tell you this OG I got is smoke this or whatever, and you know, you'll believe me. But it's a little different when, you know, you compliant and you actually have a license to sell this weed, and you know, it's not some black market shit. Shout out to all the black marketers that's getting it though, because that's a business within itself. But you know, that's what I'm working on that side.
Smoke. Where you trying to set up in Colorado at? What city?
I believe it's Ann Arbor. Oh no, that's
Michigan.
Michigan. I'm in Denver.
Boulder. I think it's Boulder.
Okay. Check out Pueblo, Colorado, also.
And Trinidad.
Oh,
Trinidad. Hold on. What'd you say about Trinidad?
Yeah,
No, Trinidad, Colorado. It's actually the highest selling city in Colorado.
I don't fuck around down there.
I live up in Denver, so
I live in Colorado Springs. So
okay, that's what's up.
Smoke, this is Gary Archer.
Gary, what up?
Smoke. Say this is Gary Archer from Oakland, bro. We just got our compliance with the dope era cannabis out here in California, where we're kind of tied into all the shit. So if you're running into some stumble blocks, I'm your man, I promise.
Oh man, that's love. And Mr. Fab is my brother, so I love shit like that. That's
that's
lit.
That's my you know, like my nephew. Since he was 18, I've been running with him, pushing his line.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
But yeah, so we just got ours. We just got ours about 2 months ago, our compliance, and we're tied in.
Oh man, that's amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some insight if we you know, crash a wall. And still in all, I still want insight on that. You know what I mean? Because that's amazing just to know somebody that's done it. You know what I mean? So that's dope.
As well as Burner, you know, Burner's my close friend as well. I've known him for 20 years as well. So like all the whole move, I know. I got you.
Yeah, that's my guy too. But that's what's up. Hell yeah.
All right, one love.
Make sure y'all connect on the in the chat. You know what I mean? That's probably the easiest way to do that.
Dude, you got Burner on the album, don't you, Smoke?
Yup. Burner on the album.
Dope. Yeah, man. I met Burner at what was that? The Emerald Cup. That shit was so lit. Man, I'm mad at COVID. That shit was the shit. Word up, shout out to all my Harlem brothers. Everybody who's all over the place that we moving around. I was shocked to see Shice Bub up in there buying enough herb like me, just moving.
That's super.
Wait up. No, I see Gary Archer at the joint too. That shit was wild as hell. Me and Gary was up there trying to do our thing. Shout out to G, yo.
Oh man, fist popping, I'm there. You know that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo, happy belated to Gary, by the way. Your boy just celebrated a born day.
Respect to Gary on that.
Happy belated.
Later, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's play this last joint. And whatnot. This is on 143 from Smoke Dizza. Word up. We're gonna keep it going, and thank you for joining, man. It's been awesome. I mean, this is just a little bit. We got to have you on here more often. Just really drools on independence, you know, and sort of taking what you got and building more business and other creative things around it. I also want to say big up to you for like helping discover so many artists, because I feel like you got your hand on so much stuff. Like I always talk about Orange Juice Jones, who I know you friends with and helped, and that whole movement, and of course brothers from Buffalo up there, the whole Conway, West Side, and everybody. So shout out to you for that.
You know, I love working with artists that's special before they time. I always get into crossing paths with these guys, even from the ASAP Rock to the Davies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I take pride in doing that, especially when they get to and they don't switch up, which all of these brothers haven't. You know what I mean? Everybody it's always come full circle. So, man.
Yeah, respect to you. I don't think you get enough credit for that. You know, the put-ons and the looks you give people before they get on. You know, it's definitely noted. So, you know, we ain't forget.
Oh man, that's love, man. That's love.
Word. All right, let's get into this record. 143 with Jack Harlow. You on with Smoke Dizza. You already know. New Music Wednesdays. I'm fucking up. That was the wrong motherfucking record.
Shout out to Currency though.
Hey.
It was hard. It was hard. By the time the shit was hard. Don't get me wrong. You know,
that's like a project to go. That's Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah, my bad. You know, I'm over here. We got Tito's going fire over here. That's not my fault. Fire, you already know, man. We just playing joints. Yo, Smoke, thank you for making it. You know, I know how you're moving and grooving, and even though it's COVID, it's like people are more busy than ever.
It's crazy. I've probably been the busiest in my whole career. I was telling somebody that the other day during this pandemic. I mean, because it made us work extra hard and finding different ways to be crafty.
Mm-hmm.
So, this shit. I definitely got like 3 more calls in. I was doing remote learning all day. I got my son running around. I had to let him order the first season of Robot Chicken, so he let me chill. What's going on?
Word up, man. With respect on that. What we'll do is, if you can, just put whatever contact information that you want people to have up in the chat on the bottom right for people to get drops. You know, if people want interviews, we got a couple of requests. Another DJ call. Shout out to DJ Swerve. He runs Fleet DJs. They want to have you on there. They representing all over and whatnot in the coalition. So yeah, man, you got some energy off of this.
Yo, so smoke
Love.
I don't not to cut you
Yeah,
off.
I dialed in, but I think Earl is on the line, and Earl got all, and he's directly with me, so you know what I mean, he could facilitate all that shit for me.
Right.
Let's do it.
I'll drop my contact, or I'll reach out to you guys that mention anything, and be able to follow up with it with Smoke and his team.
Let's do it. Well, thank you again, man, for taking the time to be on our call. We appreciate it, and we'll support you, man, and everything you got going on. That's real.
I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Thank you for having me.
No doubt about it. Word up. We're gonna shift gears and move on to our other guest, second guest for today. Been doing his thing, man. I actually met him up at Sirius XM, mad humble. Doing his thing. Shout out to old friend of mine, TJ, who's been putting on for a long time. But we got Trap Beckham in the building. Bird up, put your hands together. Trap Beckham in the building.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's happening?
Positive, man. Everybody's good, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm good. I don't know. Everybody else, how y'all feeling?
You're doing good. Welcome.
Yeah, we good.
What up, Trap?
What's good? What's popping? I'm chilling, man. I'm just vibing, working. Just trying to stay busy, man. You know, the pandemic got everybody slowed up, but just trying to stay busy and loaded up with songs and filling up that calendar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Staying busy.
Yeah.
How many songs you made like last week? I know you got mad songs popping.
I probably made like 5 or 6 songs last week.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Yeah,
that's dope.
I be cooking up.
Trap, where you from again, man? Because you got that Jamaican work ethic. You know what I mean?
I'm from Duval, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Oh shit! You got the last.
You know what I'm saying? We in the building. You know.
Yo, shout out to the Last Mo. The Last Mo holds Duval down every week on here, man.
Yes,
you got one of your homies in the building.
Okay, yes, sir, man. We from the crib, man. You know what's going on.
Love is love, man. Well, first of all, congratulations on everything, man. Like I said, we met at Sirius XM, and y'all were focused, man. Shout out to my man TJ's on the line. And since then, man, you've been killing it, doing your thing, man. Yeah, let's talk about the new project. What you working on?
Man, Make America Shake Again. It's out now. It's going crazy, man. I'm surprised. Like it's actually taking off on, especially like on TikTok and stuff. A lot of the songs, a lot of the records off the project doing great. Shout out to everybody who helped put the project together. People like Iman Shumpert, Flo Millie, Seven Streeter, all my producer homies. Shout out to Kobe Mixdad. Shout out to Make It Bang. Shout out to Euro Got It. Shout out to myself as a producer, Trail 5. Whole bunch of people on there, man. It's like it's just a dope high energy project, and I'm having fun just promoting it and taking it around to DJs. DJs having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a good thing. You know what I'm saying? The whole Make America Shake Again movement has been fun.
No doubt about it. I was vibing off of some of the records earlier as we were putting together our agenda for the week. And there's definitely some joints off of there. I want to get into some of them. Before we get started, anybody got something they want to say to Trap? Let's just do that real quick, and then we're gonna play the first joint.
And I've been digging that Birthday Bitch track still, man. I've been slapping it every time, so I appreciate you for making that record, because it's been keeping the spots hot, especially on people's birthday in the club or any event. So much love on that, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. One of my favorite songs to perform.
Can't wait to hear the new stuff.
Oh yeah, man. I'm coming with it every time, and I understand that the clubs need that music, so I'm gonna keep bringing it.
Yeah, bro, you definitely a club icon right now for a lot of records that you made, especially the Birthday Chick joints. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost like the cookout joint, like not like when you go to a cookout and you always hearing the wobble or the motherfucking electric slide. As you can guarantee, you're gonna hear that motherfucking Birthday Chick at anybody's club and it's somebody's birthday. So definitely appreciate that, man. The music that you're making right now is a staple, especially for our culture, man. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Awesome. Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, let's get into this first joint. I'll play that Back It Up joint. All right. We're gonna build it up from there. Let's go. Hey man, I was just going, you listen to Tito's and Trap, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yo, Trap, you need an OnlyFans, G. You need an OnlyFans.
So I need an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Get your Tory Lanez on for sure.
We talking business. You ain't lying. All you gotta do is do that and with some girls.
That's it. You gonna be popping. I'm in, man. Put me down for my subscription now.
Yo, Tiger just started his. They talking Cardi make $8 million a month on that shit.
Yo, they said what's the name? Made 17. Black China 17 a month.
Trap, go get it started.
Hey,
twerk them bitches out.
I just need one of them million. You know what I'm saying?
17 a month. Black China.
To get some chicks on this shit. Let's go.
You
know what I mean? It's like legal.
To back it up, Digiwaxx. Like, what you doing?
I'm gonna think about it.
That is hilarious. Definitely could work though. Records like that, you good. You know what I mean? Dope. All right, let's get into the next joint.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah. Let's get into the next joint. I want to play Peekaboo next.
What's up,
Who was the chick on there? Who's the chick?
Oh yeah, that's Flo Millie.
Damn.
So Flo Millie doing her thing. She doing major numbers. So big shout out to her. She snapped on that verse. And
what's up, Digiwaxx?
This next joint, Peekaboo. This my homie T Hood. He on this mug, and we just gonna get into it, man. I like this one right here. Something that makes America shake again. And let's go.
Somebody keeps saying, "What up, Digiwaxx?" I don't know.
We got DJ Immortal back from the jail cell again.
That's DJ Immortal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, DJ Immortal representing Nigeria in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Man. That's everybody doing.
All right, we gotta mute you because we got Trap on, man. We gotta play this music.
Come on, bro.
I'm saying.
How you guys doing, man?
Good. All right, Immortal, we gotta mute you, man. You on your shit, but we love you. All right, let's play that music.
Okay. Turn up. All right.
Right
now.
Nice.
Let's go.
Music. Another one.
Go. Hey, my shit gonna be popping.
You talking about you just won $1 million? You playing, Trap? Go get that paperwork. What you doing?
Now.
Yeah, go get that paperwork right now.
I'm gonna talk it over with my team.
Hey, TJ, set it up, TJ. Set it up.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again. No Trap. Last time we linked was South by Southwest. Empire Party right there, man. So good to see you still doing your thing, man. Things ain't slowing down for you. You know what I mean?
Nah, man.
But straight up,
rolling, man.
Quit cheating yourself. You got money waiting for you at that OnlyFans. Ratchet up.
Who did that beat though? Who did that? Who produced that?
My boy D Sims did that. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up to the studio. That was my first time recording with T Hood and D Sims. I had met D Sims that day, and that was like second beat I heard from him. I was like, oh, this boy real. And like from there, we just been kicking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Respect and respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, listen, man. We all on. We got Trap Beckham, young legend in the building. Come on, open it up. Anybody got something they want to say? Questions, comments? This is the time. Get it in. Connect with, artist that's been grinding and created his own way. And again, shout out to TJ and everybody else who's a part of his team for bringing the flavor and energy. Word up.
Wow.
You know they need them drops, yo. Need to know where to send them drop scripts.
Yeah, I'm on them tonight too. So, send them to TJ, and then I'm knocking them out tonight.
You got some good comments here in the sections, man. Banger, that Flo Milli track is fire. Another one. Hateful.
Where's the salsa track at, yo?
Oh man,
I'm about to rock that there. That shit's crazy. Yeah. By the way, shout out to DJ Marco. DJ Marco was getting it in when that shit came, when the last record came.
Man, it sounded crazy, bro. Like the last record you just played, it's like a strip club track too. You know what I mean? Like it's just straight going crazy. I fuck with it. It's a good track, bro. It's a good record.
Like every time I hear it in the club, it's going crazy. I'm looking at the people, I'm looking at the reactions, and everybody just going. They like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely having fun with that record. That's one of my favorite like upbeat joints off the whole project. So yeah, that Peekaboo slide. But that salsa go too though. All of them got like their own like little vibe, but they all slide, especially in the club.
How long did you work on this project?
It's probably like over the course of like 8 or 9 months, I probably like recorded and like narrowed like those songs down. You know what I'm saying? But like I wasn't recording for that until probably like 3 or 4 months ahead of the time where I knew what I wanted to do. So I was like, okay, boom, now I'm recording for it. But like I just kind of like record and then I sort out the dead bodies. I get the good songs and then, later I release the other songs some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But for the projects, it's got to be straight smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. By the way, there's a lot of energy going on, man. Somebody said they got an opportunity with the Jaguars. You from Duval. There's a lot of energy going on, man. I don't know, boy. I tell you, this little conference call, people getting opportunity. Anyway, we're gonna get back to that. Let's play. This record here. This was the one I think we was listening earlier, and
this is salsa, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna go. Yeah, exactly. Let's get.
All right, bet. No. Yeah, we gotta listen to this.
Hey, man. Shout out to my boy,
fans. Only fans.
So the feature is Iman Shumpert.
Yes, sir.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. I just ran into him at the studio, and like it was just a vibe. I played salsa. It wasn't finished. He was like, "Well, let me hop on that." I just let him get on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just a vibe. I was like, "What? Look at that. Stars align." You know what I'm saying? But salsa, man. Shout out to Iman Shumpert. We just dropped the video. I don't know how many of y'all DJ with like music videos or whatever, but we just dropped the video to salsa too. So That's how Peekaboo got a video as well. So
you getting Cardi on the remix of that?
Hey man, anything possible. Y'all know if any of y'all know Cardi personally, you know what I'm saying? If that plug happen, I'm gonna meet you halfway now.
Play the video, CL. Play the video.
Oh man, hold on, G.
I think for salsa you should have like a Latin artist be the remix or something like that. You know what I mean? Mix it up a little bit.
What's old dude named Bad Bunny or whatever? Is that his name?
Nah, yeah, that's Bad Bunny. Yeah.
Bad Bunny gonna cost just as much as
idea.
Cardi.
Hey, not if they like it, it ain't.
Osuna, dog. Osuna, the Chris Brown of Latinos right there.
Ozuna is like the #1 artist right now, man. He's like he's the Drake of the Latin industry. He drops any song, it's fire. It's gonna be a record. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, J Balvin. You know what I mean?
By the way, honestly,
you need to talk to.
Go ahead.
He needs to talk to Buddha. Buddha works with all the Latin artists. Buddha to give him a feature.
You need to throw a little Mikey Towers on there, or like a El Alpha or something like that. You know what I mean?
Which Buddha are you talking about? Buddha Stats. Old school Buddha?
Yeah,
old school Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha used to give me my weed. I used to always get weed from Buddha when I was in New York. But,
that Buddha.
Yeah, I ain't talked to Buddha in years.
Damn one.
Who's saying that? Is that TJ? That must be TJ right there.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
It is TJ.
I swear to God, man. TJ.
What's up, TJ?
What up, dog?
Never change, man.
Oh, yeah, you know, with some weed, I'm around.
I know.
What up, T?
I've been all over the place. And TJ, I remember one time, I think we went to, it might have been Puerto Rico or something, man. We got in the car together. This dude was like, yo, what we doing? We was in the cab. We didn't even get nowhere. We was on it early. That's a TJ, man. For real. Brother never changed, though. I love it.
So TJ, we got to ask you, because I think you dipped off the call, but we talking trap, especially with these joints. You got to create an OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah, no, and he does, and I agree with you. But he too, like, you know, trap, I don't know, he make this music, but he don't live that life, you know, so the OnlyFans might expose him. So I don't know.
Put him on there. Put him on
Bro, all he got to do is host. Like you said here about the music. All he got to do is
everybody else do the work.
It's facilitate, bro.
I'll be the host.
That's it.
Let's
hey,
let the man shake.
Trap Beckham. I bring to you the Shake Shack, and then boom, there it is. That's all.
That happened.
Get your team of ladies.
Joe Ice is the premier DJ for the #1 strip club in DC. Period. End of story. He said
yes, indeed, and we know this.
Yes, y'all can make a movie out of it, man. I'm just saying. Hey, man, Raymond, you know, we be, I'll consult with Raymond. You know, we just take a little.
I'll help you host, Trap. I got you.
All right, real quick, because we do got another artist coming up. Let's tease the video real quick. I'm actually trying to over here figure it out. You know, there's sometimes, man, I tell you, boy, y'all be putting me through some real work, but it's all love. I love y'all.
Just have to hide the porn and then bring the window that you want to the front.
Yo,
wow. You push. Wow. And that was you 2 weeks ago.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Oh,
exposing my lifestyle.
Was that you?
Hey, not the robo from 2 weeks ago. That's crazy.
That was you. That was you trying to blame it on everybody else. Like, I don't know what happened. I got hacked.
Let me try to get this right here. Let me try to get this. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh man.
Group chat. What's going on with group chat stuff? Hold on.
I still ain't been able to get some shit out my memory from that hack. See,
that hack was horrible, man. The hack was horrible, man. I'm sorry.
About 6 months after that.
He said,
let me go get my grandma.
Just hit the green button and hit play.
I
had to go to therapy.
I'm gonna try to give y'all the full scale. How do I do that? All right, here we go.
The green button in the top left.
Okay.
Yeah. Now hit play.
All right, here we go. All right, hold on. Bam. Hold on. And we're back. Yes. Trap Beckham, the debut. Right here. And if you didn't know, now you know. That's what's up, man.
That was lit.
I'm gonna say. So wait, I totally get the Latin artist feature. It will take it to another level. But which Latin artist?
I don't know which one, but I think that's a dope idea, and I think that'll be crazy to take it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Especially like viral wise, like it'll take off like on the real Instagram reels, TikToks. It'll go crazy.
I agree, man. But wait, let me go back to the panel because everybody knows the deal. Like somebody said there was a couple of suggestions for the right feature. So I heard Alzuna in there. I heard a couple of people. But who do you think is the right feature for trap? Like for that?
I like Alpha, yo.
I think
budget.
There's it don't even have to be like one of those like big time like Latin artists. There's so many Latin artists right now that are just killing it silently. Like
yeah, you got to find somebody who's developing in the space with you.
Exactly. Like for me, I feel like Bad Bunny would sound like I feel like his flow would sound like a little weird on that track. But if you do like a Mikey Towers or like a El Alpha or something like that, like you know what I mean, like some upbeat type shit, you know what I mean? Because it's a upbeat fun song, you know what I mean, bro? So it's like
even that cat.
There's a lot of shit you could do there. That bringing in a Latin artist will diversify like so many things, man. You know the whole track, it'll make the track more global. So it's just a little tip, bro. But nah, definitely.
There's another cat out of Puerto Rico that Lunai. That's dope too,
bro. Yeah, Lunai. But like it's like I feel like the Latin industry right now is very singy songy. So you could do a lot with that though if you find the right artist, man. Like there's a kid in the city right now called Chucky 73. Like he's going crazy too, bro. Like I feel like that'll be a really crazy feature, but it's like you guys have the same flows as far as the same beats you guys use and stuff like that, man. So it's just a little tip, bro. But the record sounds fire. The record sounds fire though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. I just need to write all their names down because like I don't know any Latin artists like that, so I have to write that down and just kind of go listen to it for myself and just then just do my own research and hit them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I think you connect with Raymond and Marco and Eddie and them and y'all maybe connect with TJ and pull that together because I think that's
Marco, what you think about Snow? Someone put that in the comment. That might not be bad because Snow a lesbian too.
Snow would be dope and Daddy Yankee actually did a sample called this record song. It's called Con Calma, but. Yep. Snow was the originator of the record, and he featured Snow on the record, and they went crazy with it, bro. It was a global song. Daddy Yankee got a #1 record out of that, and it was just dope, man. Like there's a lot you could do, bro. Snow would be dope too. But like bringing in another artist from another country is, like I said, bro, it's gonna diversify your listening, and you're gonna get a lot of really cool following out of that. And the one thing I love about the Latin scene is like every Latin artist works with every Latin artist, man, and they always love diving into different channels. So coming from the Latin scene, bro, I feel like it's just all love just from the get-go. You feel me, bro? So it's like it's a good little tip right there, bro.
Look at the Latin community altogether. Just look at the Caribbean Latin vibe, that whole genre, and do different remixes or pick a combo and do a crazy B-side. Then go at Afro beats. Then you got so many options, and Chris Brown did it one with the two big other Latin artists. So you got just look and see what other people have done, and like they said, Snow, or look at some of the other Latin legends that you haven't heard from, but bring them back, and you can get a feature. When it comes down to money, I know everybody's trying to save money, but they may connect you to somebody else you don't even know about, that unknown fire. So building those relationships and learning like this is always, and just take all your music and think about putting all your vocals on different genres of beats. EDM house up in Chicago, Detroit house, Michigan house. You got so many different options, big bruh. So start elevating your knowledge base outside of just what you're good at, because you're damn good at what you do. The birthday song show, you can make a club tap. You'll tap club up. I done seen people that club up with that one song. So think about if you had that same capacity with the birthday song and 10 other genres of music. You could retire in a couple of years if you do.
That's a really, really good point right there, bro. What he just said, like the birthday song, man, like that is one of those records in the club that will be one of those forever records. That will always be that record in the club that when it's somebody's birthday and a DJ goes, yo, whose birthday is it tonight? They're always gonna play that record. You know what I mean? So it's like he said, bro, if you keep that same energy, bro, like, because you already got one under your belt. And I already see another one with this, bro. So it's like, if you do a cool remix, you already got a good visual. If you do a dope remix, bro.
Look what David did with Cardi's song. He did his own bootleg of it. And that's what he play at these festivals and stuff when he play now. He don't even play the original version. So think about you getting people attention like that. He's in the top 5 EDM DJs in the world. You got somebody making bootlegs of your shit like that, people gonna come look for you, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, that's also got mad potential. I thought that right off top, like remixes, even beyond just remix, getting a Latin artist on there, like Dude was saying, the way so many DJs are giving their own bootlegs and all that type of stuff on their own remix tips as well. Like that could go hard with the with like a dancey remix, the EDM remix. You know, once festivals come back, all that shit. You know what I mean?
He did a Victor Cruz too.
Yep.
Listen, man, we we do these downloads for the hefty price of $15,000. We can cut it up. I'm joking. Anyway, it's love, man. Joe Trap, man, thank you for making the time to come on the call. It was awesome, man. Good energy. We're here for you, brother. You know what I mean? And TJ, you already know what it is, man. So before I close, anybody else got anything they want to say or any last
email for the drops?
Facts. DJ, put your information in the chat, bro.
Yeah, I already did, but I will do it again. No problem. But if you need any interviews, any features, any drops, just hit me up. But I'm putting
DJ,
all
you
my
still got
info.
the same number, T?
Yep, never changing.
All right.
TJ, hit General. I got something for you on Saturday.
Hey, TJ and Trap, you got a couple people requesting other DJ conference calls as well.
Yeah.
You might as well spread the love and try to, keep promoting, keep doing your thing, man. It's important. It's great that you did this because you got that much more support.
And I appreciate the look, man. It's a great look. I appreciate everybody who on the call. And definitely for plugging me into the, to the next DJ call, keep it moving. So, I'm gonna try to keep making America shake again. I'm killing these shows. So let these promoters know that we are taking shows. We filling up the calendar. And I'm starting like Friday for real. I got a big show down in Orlando, Florida. So that's when I'm gonna really start getting busy. So
where at in Orlando, man?
At the amphitheater.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like some good merch right there. I'm telling you that right now. Make America shake again. That sound like some dope merch right there.
Yeah. We got something right now. I just actually dropped some merch on my new website, trapbeckham.com. So when y'all get a chance, slide through trapbeckham.com. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think of the site. Look at the new merch. What? You know what I'm saying?
All right, no doubt about it. Let's rock. Everybody connect and we'll keep this thing going. It's new music Wednesdays, and it's all love.
Appreciate y'all again, man.
Cool. We'll play these records in the meantime.
Well, come on and shake it load up. 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 Now what I am is a guy with a few issues. And what you look like is a lady that feels the same way I do. So we're gonna hit the floor and dance all problems away. Hey, keep my eyes to the back it on up like a dumb drunk. Try to lay your problems out on the floor. You feel good now. You do it again now. Go tell all your friends. And now the real party begins. Hey, come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up.
Las gales go crazy cuando me escuchan ellas cantar, porque saben que yo tengo la labia y yo tengo el afán, y para cualquiera de esas chicas yo poner a penetrar al gozo. Estoy sentado en VIP, corrante guial en hilo dental, tomando champaña y buscando los billetes de a 100. Para cualquiera de esas chicas yo poner a reventar. Yo soy el mismo mayaco que tiene la guiale loca, cuando vienen para la disco sabe ya lo que le toca. Voy a bajarme el zipper pa' ponérselo en la boca, cuando ella se vuelve loca grita ay, ay, ay. Esa borracha y no le importa, ella me enseñó la llevé para el hotel y le quité toda la ropa. Antes yo de penetrarla se tomó un plato de sopa y la puse a gritar ay, ay, ay.
Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Come on, come on and shake your load up. Come on, come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Me and the brothers in the club to watch the ladies shake their load off. Cause the week was a little throwed off. They told me find a jump off. I point 'em out just like a bird. That's when they started putting on me. Man, her butt is so soft. It's mesmerizing. As she's winding in a bubble, I'm capsizing. But me drown, now how that sound? I had to cup them hips and slow it on down. Now I'm in control. She turns around slow, shot me a smile, raised the eyebrow, turned back around, dropped it to a split, legs back together. Then she dove through my so quick, and when I spun around, she was back up again, making it clap again, on the attack again. Wow, I must say that I'm impressed. I love the way Shorty shakes off her stress, so keep her on. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up. Take your load up. Come on and shake your load up.
All right, it's from new for my man AY Lee. Is playing joints. AY, talk about that while we set up the next situation.
Yeah, man, that record was pretty much inspired by Outkast. You know what I'm saying? The whole "Shake Your Load Off" thing. And the artist on there is a cat from out here named Real Cat. I don't remember his exact nationality, and if I get it wrong, he'll cuss me out. So I'm just not even going to attempt. But yeah, man, and it's an old record, but you know my philosophy on that. And yeah, that's why I was laughing the whole time when everybody was like, "Yo, you need to get one of them Latin artists on." And I was like, "Man, I submitted this joint earlier today, bro. This is just hilarious to me right now."
Dope. All right, cool. So let's get into the next guest artist that we got. Actually, the few artists, a whole project, man. If you don't know, Rich Nice, who's a friend and a brother and a partner of the Digiwaxx, has always been down with us and everything from South by Southwest to just A&R Records. He has a rich history, no pun intended, in the music business in terms of, you know, Rich has been an artist to A&R to executive and so on and so forth. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but everybody put your hand together for my man Rich Nice.
Right. Salute. I heard you clap in the background. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm doing radio right now.
They was doing it right. So listen, Lux and 214 were like on mute. So you know you ain't getting none of that love, but they was trying. They did do that. They did do it. They was just on mute.
Wow,
Nice was popping.
I think David Dinkins might have been mayor last time I saw that cat.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? I hope everybody feeling good, taking care of themselves, being safe, wearing your mask when you get out there amongst the craziness. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's still crazy out here. We've been fortunate and blessed to still be able to do what we do, what we love, which is play music and create music and talk about music. I think this, let me salute Digiwaxx, the whole Digiwaxx family and CL for doing this consistently, because this is something that's important, not just for the music, but for the culture and for the individuals, because this is something that you get to kind of see the people that you can't see in person. You know, we were supposed to do South by Southwest in March, and when the Corona shut down South by Southwest, it was a very big blow to us, because this is something that, you know, we've been doing for years. I mean, I remember, it's too many years to even count, you know? And so salute CL for this, because this is great. You know, it's kind of like keeping that same energy of being able to see people and talk with people about music consistently. And that's important. That's really important.
Respect on that. Yeah, man, let's talk about the project that you're working on. Let's talk about the A&R Room platform and what your goals are with that. You know, let's just get into it. What's the A&R Room about for those who don't know? And you know, what are you doing with it, you know, with the projects and everything?
Right. So the A&R Room started off, I'll take you back. Honestly, the A&R Room started off as a TV show. It was supposed to compete against Big Tigger in the Basement at MTV. That's what the A&R Room started as. And then they canceled Big Tigger in the Basement. And so MTV didn't see the need to compete with something that was no longer there. So there went my idea and my show. But one of my best friends, Sway, was like, hey, man, you should make it a radio thing, because, you know, it's still a great idea, you know, introducing new music and new artists, and even some artists that you know of but haven't heard their music. So I said, okay, let me turn this thing into a radio thing. Little did I know it would be on his show on Sirius XM, Sway in the Morning. And I've been able to use my A&R talents that I've been doing A&R for a very long time. You know, I was A&R executive at Columbia, where, you know, I was part of the Brain Trust and signing 50 Cent and doing A&R for Nas and a ton of soundtracks there. And Tommy Mottola, shout out to Mr. Tommy Mottola, was very, very, what's the word I could use? Very fruitful in making sure that we were okay. And I was able to do a lot of things that normally young kids from the hood don't get to do, you know, which was like make a lot of money, but also create a lot of music. And then from there, I went to Atlanta and I started working with Disturbing the Peace and doing some A&R with Ludacris. Shaka Zulu was a good friend of mine, and I brought him over to Columbia to do radio. And so the relationships just kind of kept going. And for me, it's always been about the music. So I wanted to make sure that the A&R Room was a platform that you didn't have to pay me money to get your song played on the radio. You didn't have to necessarily even have a person that was working your project to get on the radio. If your song was good and I enjoyed it, and the team in the room enjoyed it, then we would play it. And that's been the whole premise of the A&R Room, with me still doing A&R till this day. I have a distribution company called Boutique Beats. Well, I'm partners in a distribution company called Boutique Beats, and we've been able to distribute over 200 titles. I pride myself on that, because I think I'm one of the few independent distributors that have had 200 million streams on projects with no radio attached to them. And I think it's kind of impressive. So fast forward, this project was supposed to come out for South by Southwest. And obviously, you know what happened with that. So I had to kind of push it back. It's a mixtape. It's a mixtape where I just grabbed a lot of new music and new artists.
Shit. My bad. Rich, I messed up. I hit your thing by accident.
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
I'm gonna try not to be long-winded with it as well. A lot of new music, new artists, but also established artists and established music, to make sure that people can understand that A&R is still very important. People had reduced the A&R to the guy who went and got the weed, or the guy who brought the liquor, or the guy who made sure the girls was in the studio. And that's not really what A&Rs do. You know, we're producers, we're engineers, we're songwriters, you know, and the art of A&R has kind of been lost over the years. And I'm probably a small handful of some of the true A&Rs that are still there. And that's what this mixtape is really about, is showing you that our air is still to the street. We still hear new music in all genres. But what I've done with this is I've made it an all woman project. And I wanted to make sure that people understand that the future is absolutely geared for women. If you're not looking at music from a woman's perspective, then you're missing the point, because that is where the future is going to be. That is our right now and into the future. And I strongly believe that. And I really, really believe in that. And that's what this project is about. And so I've been able to grab some names that you know and some names that you don't know. And it's very vast. It started during the Corona. Some of my friends from London and the UK would hit me late night, 3 in the morning, and say, play me some music. And I would just start playing music. And so this started like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And I would play music until like 8 a.m. in my studio. The windows are blacked out so I can't see when the sun comes up. And this is the project that have come out of these late night playing sessions. And I've been blessed to have some great artists. So I want to actually introduce some of the artists. Should I introduce some of them really quick? I didn't hear you, CL.
Said, sure, go ahead, let's do it.
Okay, so I've been very blessed to come in acquaintance with a young lady. You may know her dad. Her dad is a phenomenal singer-songwriter by the name of Ray Charles. His daughter name is Robin Charles, and Robin is on the call right now. Robin Charles is on here. There's another young lady, they're all gonna turn their things on. There's another young lady that's from Chicago via Africa, and her name is Coco Ganza, and she's on here as well. And there's another young lady named Just Live who's here as well. You'll see her on here. She's on the project as well. And then you know, I don't even know how to say this young lady, because this like my little sister, you know what I mean? And we had a chance to work together at DTP and put out a great project. And her name is Sharifa. And she has one of those voices that you just can't forget once you hear it. And she has a song that she's done together with Sunshine Anderson, which is another great voice that you really can't forget once you hear it. And this is just—
Wait till I see you, Rich.
Say it again?
I said, wait till I see your ass. You know, I can't wait to see you. Glad you made it real nice.
That's it, Reaper right there. So, you know,
in the building.
And so I made sure that it was an array of music, and it's a fantastic display of it's an open genre, you know, and I don't even know which one to start with first. So you know what? I'm gonna start with Bad Girl. Let's start with Bad Girl, Just Live.
Yes.
Rock. Let's rock.
So that was Bad Girl by Just Live. She's actually in here right there. You can see her. Say hello. Say hello, Liv.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for the feedback.
A lot of fire emojis, Liv. A lot of fire
good joint.
emojis are going. A lot. Dope record. Nice. You got a lot of love, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. You know, experiencing anything like this. So I'm super excited about even being here right now and for the positive feedback.
Good. That's what. So tell us a little bit about you, because you know, this is like a dope record out of nowhere in a sense. I mean, I know Rich, you know, he put it together, but where you from?
Well, I'm originally from Toledo, Ohio. I was pretty much raised in Mississippi, and now I reside in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. That's what's up. Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
So much. Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, so Rich, I got a question, Rich, because I agree with you. I think the future is female, you know, right? You know, and I think even beyond a wave. I want to know your thoughts on what do you think has changed like now versus, you know, say like the Lil Kim, the Trina eras and that type of shit, because there was always emphasis, whether it was labels or whatever the case may be, that because so much budget had to go into makeup and hair and all this other shit, you know what I mean? So what do you think has changed now that so many women are getting a shot?
Two things. One, I feel like there's been the advent of more women executives. And that had been a thing of the past. You know, women were in the past, especially in the music business, were more of assistants or coordinators, and they couldn't get a shot at really being an executive, you know? So there's been a whole wave of new women executives. And then to be very honest, I think, just to be keeping it a buck, I just think men effing up so much. I think men effing up so much, it's like, it's like it's created an opportunity for women to step up and say, well, give me a shot and let me show you how to run this company, or let me show you how to program this, or let me show you how to at least put some things together, or just give you another perspective. Because I think it's always been a man perspective, and that's cool, but it don't just mean it's always right. And I think the balance now is actually getting some balance in what's going on out here.
Agreed. The Harvey Weinsteins and shit been fucking up too long. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right. Well, all right. Let's get into the next joint.
Okay, let's play Zanzibar by Coco Ganza.
All right, let's do that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I got to go light that sage right now.
Like that Palo Santo. Like that Palo Santo.
Sage. Nah, it's flavor, man. Shout out to Tanzania, you know what I mean? Or Tanzania, however you like to say it. But Zanzibar, that's what's up. What made you, where did that inspiration come from?
I go to Zanzibar pretty much every winter. My family's from Tanzania. And every time I'm there, I'm inspired by the culture, the beauty of it, the music there. It's amazing.
I visited Tanzania twice.
Oh, really?
Oh man, I was in Dar es Salaam, blown away. How this people have no idea. You got to get out of here. You got to go and see what's going on. And I have a good friend from there. But long story short, I loved Tanzania. I loved also. I went to Kenya, real quick flight from there too. We had a blast. But Tanzania, I was there for a few times. So
I feel like that song just took us there.
Yes.
Zanzibar is another level. That's what I think. You know, it was like the elites. You know, you're going to Zanzibar. You going to Zanzibar. You hanging out in the streets. You know, you got some money to get on that boat. But that's what's up, man. I like that. You know, it's funny. I look at people's energy around the room. The room is the truth, because you could look and see how people have. I seen Queen was in a trance. Raymond was in a trance, you know, just people was vibing on it. So good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Yes. You know, it's interesting also because Coco performed. Let me tell you guys, because I want to incorporate everybody here. I'm the producer. I'm the new producer of the show that's relaunching Pull Up Selector, and on Tempo Networks. And what I'm going to do with some of the co-hosts is use DJs. I only want to use DJs as co-hosts for this Pull Up Selector, this new reboot of it. So I want to use everybody here at some time, you know, to be able to shoot for Pull Up Selector. And Coco performed for our no audience in studio performance series that we are doing. We've been shooting a lot of the artists here in New York, but I've been taking performances from around the country as well. So I just want to drop that on everybody here. But that's how this Coco record came to me, and I lost my mind. I was just like, you have to come perform. Like, I almost wouldn't let her say no. I know she was kind of apprehensive at first, like, it's COVID. I'm not coming to no venue. And I was like, there's no audience. Things will be wiped down and sprayed, and so we did it, and it's magnificent. So, but I'm looking forward to having you guys involved with this show as well. The next song is by Robin Charles, called "What Love Feels Like." And, you know, I want you to listen to what love feels like.
Yo, fine. I'm joking. I like that though. That's the
It's hot. It's hard. That song is hard.
Man. Raymond gave the ugly face like this.
That's an ugly face joint off the rip. You know what I mean? Like,
a guitar solo. Oh my God.
Robin, say hello.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Charles?
So good.
Thank you so much. This is one that's near and dear to my heart, but I just always get overwhelmed when people give me that reaction, because that's why you do music, to get that reaction.
Boy.
Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm sure everybody got questions and comments, and I'm gonna let that go. Uh-oh, somebody just text me. Yeah, there's a lot of people who got a lot of energy on all 3 records, but they just said a lot of stuff about that last one. So y'all go ahead, ask and talk right away. You know what I mean? I'm not no mediator. Go ahead.
Hey, Rich, you on fire with this one, man.
Thank you.
3 in a row.
Robin, that voice, man. Like, what inspires you to do that? It sounds like you came from some true feelings.
That's what I was gonna say. Who broke your heart, man? How did we
Right,
get this?
man. That I felt that. I'm hurt.
What do you mean how many broke my heart? Like, I don't know. Like when we first started working on this track, that's what came out, like heartbreak. And the producer, J Rel, was like, no, you can't do this to the track. You got to do something totally different. So the only thing I could do was kind of move into a position where I talk about what I wish love would be. Because I don't know that I really know what it feels like. So it was a journey for me to write this song. It was a lot. So that's why you get that kind of emotion.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You put your heart on your sleeve on that one, and most of the times that's the best music anyway. You know, it is somewhat of an emotional connection that really gets people to become a fan of yours. You know, it could be a happy space, it could be a thugged out space, it could be a trapping space, or a place where you feel like you hustling so hard that you just got to get it off and let people know your space. But if you don't sing your truth, if you don't write your life, it's hard to really, what they say, find yourself musically. You know, so I think that's awesome, man. It's a great introduction. I don't know. I don't know if you put out anything else before, but that's the first time I've heard that music. So I
There's
give
some strong vocals on that thing, man, for sure.
That's pipes. She all the tracks are amazing. The last one is you remind me of Shantae Moore and Shirley Murdoch.
Favorite.
Dante Moore for
Is
sure.
that a train conductor?
Thank you so much.
You're right up in there with them, lady. So keep bellowing it out. I'm a country boy from Mississippi. You remind me when women get in the church choir and start singing and they just let their hearts and souls come out. That last track had a whole lot of feeling.
Thank you so
Who was
much.
the second one? The one, how you pronounce her name?
Koku Ganza.
No. Who's the one with the big hair?
Sharifa.
Yo.
Oh, Sharifa. I didn't play Sharifa's song.
play, yeah, we didn't
That's
play.
all it's coming.
Oh, so that must have been okay. That girl then.
Coco,
Yo,
yeah.
you fired too. Olivia or Just Live. Yo,
Just
y'all
Live.
all got fired. I like all the different vibes and stuff. Like y'all all got some heat, so I don't want to make it seem like it was just one. Like all of y'all got it.
Well, you know, the main thing was I wanted to make sure that there was a different style of music for your mood. You don't feel the same all the time. So, you know, you might come home from work and like, I need to wind down. I need to feel like I'm in Zanzibar. Let me throw that Zanzibar on. You know, when you get into your vibe, you might pour a little wine and feel good about yourself. Then you might go, you know what? The girls might be like, I'm getting dressed. I feel like a bad girl. Let me throw my bad girl song on. Then you might, you know what? This dude just stood me up. Then you got to sing Robin's song. You know, it depends on your mood and how you feel. You know, so I try to make sure that we exercise every emotion.
Yeah, Just Live. I like that song just far as in a concept. Like that was dope. Like she had some bars on there. I was like, okay. Yeah, you was dope too. I don't know if she's still on here.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that was fire. Where was your inspiration at for that song?
Actually, so that song was written by Gab. I think Gab is on here, as a matter of fact. But yeah, it was written by him, and he's a great songwriter. And that was actually my first song that was written by anybody else. So definitely a different experience. But
Gab is in COVID.
Well, he executed it greatly. Like it was dope.
Thank you. That's the plan to go every time.
I think we found Gab, but he's in territory like COVID territory. I don't know what's going on. You got the crazy mask on.
I got, South Carolina. You got to do it. Got to do it.
It's all it better be safe than be sorry. You know.
Yeah, I mean.
Shout out to you, man. You're getting props on the production, and I'll get you.
Man,
you wrote it and produced it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Nice.
You a beast.
I appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it.
I want to say this too. I'm gonna extend this to all creatives on there, man. Like, this is what it's about. Connecting from a music place, and then connecting outside of that. Obviously get inspired by records that people make, and then you're like, all right, what can we do together? I encourage everybody to connect on that or whatever. outside of that. Shout out to Robin Charles. Definitely getting a lot of good love in the chat. Actually, everybody who's played the record, they're getting a lot of love in the chat and whatnot. So,
Yo, Robin, where you out of?
Right.
The last
I'm
track.
sorry, hold on. Somebody all loud and crazy. Who the hell is that?
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna clip their ass in a second. Hold on.
That's Immortal.
Got
from
Immortal?
the jail cell again.
Got Immortal?
That's Immortal.
Oh, Immortal.
You know,
Immortal, hold
that
on.
last track.
You want to say something? Say it, Immortal.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say something. That production, the last music, all right. I just want to give it up to the producer. The production was dope. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say. All right.
Nothing wrong with
You
that.
heard what I say? Yeah, I say the production was dope. Dope. It's good. So I'm giving up to the producer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say.
That's DJ Immortal checking in from Nigeria. He's in Lagos right now. So you got some international support coming in. So that's what's up, man.
Oh man, put your email in the chat. I need to email you some things, man.
All right, I've sent you a private message. So check. I'm talking to Rich Nice right now. All right.
Yes. Yes.
I sent you a message.
Oh, I see it.
With
I
my
just
email.
saw it.
So just check it.
I just saw it.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so send me some things. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting you, man.
Salute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want us to work.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna segue into the last song unless someone had more questions.
Well, no, I think Raymond was talking to Robin. He was asking
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
and
Raymond.
all that stuff, and then Immortal had the beast in.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I got out of in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, so Robin, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm originally from Chicago, but I'm a bit of a gypsy. So I lived in Atlanta for about 15 years. I'm now in New Orleans, going back to Houston. So I'm just kind of everywhere.
You're dope. That's what's up. All right, cool. So let's segue into the last record, Rich.
Well, segue into the last, we opened with the song that Gav produced, and we're closing with another song that Gav produced, and he produced this song for Sunshine Anderson and Sharifa. Now, the history with this is that Sharifa actually introduced me to Gav, and then me and Gav became like thick as thieves, like brothers, two peas in the pod, and we've been rocking for a multitude of years, and so it's really like a family affair when it comes to this project. And so, man, I don't even know what else to say about this song, except, I truly, I love this song, man. And I'm not saying it because Sharif is here, because Gav here, because we even on here. I love all the
songs. He's saying it because it's everything. That's why he's saying that. And that's what happens when you can't describe what the truth is, because that's what it is. That's what it is. So let's get to the song. Yes.
Sharifa with the introduction. Let's go.
Up in the morning to start the grind, thanking my God cause the sun still shines. Kiss my daughter, then I'm out cause I'm running a marathon all the time. Work for myself so I don't have a lot of downtime. But when you're a woman, when do you ever really have time to enjoy life's pleasure? I'm everything, yeah. Cause I'm everything, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls to live my life. Cause the fact of the matter, cause I'm everything, yeah. Cause I'm everything, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish that I had more time to hang with my girls to live my life. Cause the fact of the matter, love for my sisters, I hold them down. Stay moving, I run these rounds. Cry sometimes, then I bounce back on my feet and dust off my crown. Oh. You know these haters watching me close, trying to see if I'ma lose my step. Well, keep watching, cause you'll only see me flex, yeah. Cause I'm everything, yeah. I'm
Fire. I got two questions.
Nice. Tonight. Right now.
First of all,
Yo,
shout out to all my black women. That's first and foremost.
Say it again.
That's first and foremost. Shout out to all my black queens. All my black queens. We are everything. You understand? Everything.
Sharifa, where's your podcast?
Everything.
Where's your podcast so we can chime in?
Listen, I don't even have one. I don't have one.
Hold on. Where's Raymond T? We got a management team over here that's talking about, we got somebody OnlyFans set up earlier for a whole other vibe. You might need
my black queens. This is for us. This is for us. When we talked about this record, when Gavin told me he wanted me to do a record with Sunshine, I said, first of all, we're not doing no boy is mine, nothing pinning women against each other. We need something uplifting, especially what's going on now. I'm all the way Team Megan. That part. Yeah.
My girl. I'm with her.
With everything. Did you hear me? With everything. Exactly.
Let's get into it. Into it. Legend, what you got on your mind? Talk to him.
Two questions, and this is for Sharifa and this is for Robin. Robin, who produced that track? And was that was Electric Guitar? Was that a live one?
J. Real Moore produced it. Does a lot of production for Music Soul Child, Pop, and I was very adamant about a live guitar to do it because he wanted me to do this whole sound plugin, and I was like, I'm never gonna remember that. So let's just get a live guitarist to come in and do it.
Yeah, that was dope. That was fire. Sharifa, hold on. Gavin produced that record for her?
Yes, sir.
Yes, he did.
Hey, did you play that out? The drums and stuff?
Nothing is a sample. Everything is live. Well, no. The guitar and the bass. No, let me take it back. The guitar and the bass aren't live. I just kind of know how to. I play several instruments, so I know how to make it sound as realistic as possible.
Fuck all that. Gab beats. It's your boy Bionic, nigga.
What up, baby?
Hey man, let me tell y'all about this. Let me tell y'all about Gab. Like, Gab used to rock in the club solo with a damn drum machine and a keyboard. Well, a dual tier keyboard running bass, running keys, hitting the damn drum machine. Like, let me go ahead and rock this pattern. Now rock with me. That's how Gav used to get down.
Talk about it.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Gav go way back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's good to see you. It's good to see you doing well, brother.
Appreciate it, baby.
Yeah. But no, you killed that, bro. I just want to say that, like, the production, the vocals, like, all that was fire. I got to actually get you with Lee Renee because he plays, like, 6 instruments, too. 6 different instruments and producers. So, yeah, y'all probably do some fire together.
Appreciate it. I'm with it.
That's what's up. Gav, where you from, man?
I was born in Philly, lived in Richmond, Virginia for a while. Then I went back to Philly, and then I went to North Carolina. And now I'm in South Carolina. You know what I mean?
All right. So you burn up the mid-Atlantic East Coast.
There you go.
All love. Well, no, man. First of all, thank you, Rich. This was awesome. We should be doing segments like this more. I mean, we do them, man. We really ain't got no biasness to nothing. We just like good vibes. And we got to keep it going, man. When is the project dropping?
The project is dropping this Friday.
DJ, everybody, let's support, man. You know, let's do something. You know, we're on Digiwaxx, but you know, if you could play the record, if you could debut the record, if you could post the record, if you could, you know, use your platform to push and support. You know what I mean?
And what's it gonna be released under? Like the name, the compilation? What's the deal?
It's the mixtape. It's called the Sip and Chill, because that's what the whole thing was. Like during the whole quarantine, that's all I was doing was sipping and chilling. And so I was like, you know what? That's going to be my whole vibe. I'm just going to sip and chill. That's it. It's just the sip and chill.
That's dope, though. Every one of those was fire, man. Big ups to all you ladies on the call. Everyone. I tripped to AC. We went through every field today. You know what I'm saying? From Avant to getting hyped with that anthem right there. You know what I'm saying? We went to Zanzibar. Shit. I'm good. I'm good on all my emotions today.
Yes, yes,
What's
yes.
up? That's what's up, yo. I love this call. This is the craziest. Every week is something new, man. Every week.
We need good R&B like that again. And
Baby G, say it again.
we need good, heartfelt, essence R&B like that. But these songs cover R&B, neo soul. If you listen to them, the cadence of the music has jazz in it. So we're going back to what rhythm and blues and Malaco Records down in Jackson, Mississippi used to do. They took
Oh, Jesus, that's what's up. I ain't heard that name in 3-4 years.
Like the lady said, it's an anthem, but it's not just an anthem for women, but it ties into kings and queens remembering that if you stop being afraid, you can be the entrepreneurs, you can be the business owners that your ancestors were in Africa, and get away from the guns and the violence, because to prove yourself, you had to use your bare knuckles and your brain and these ladies are using their voices like they did in the cotton fields down south, and the cadence to keep everybody working and uplifted and motivated. So it's motivational of remembering the love that we have for each other, the essence that embodies where all of this creativity comes from, where they're trying to stagnate it from and stop us from using our brains and our minds and loving ourselves by loving each other through sharing music, because that's all we had back in the day. So big ups to everybody that put this project together. I'll support it with Fleet and here out in Colorado as soon as I get my hands on it, because this is the kind of music that we need to use for generational music to pass the history on, the legacies. So big ups to the team that put this project together. Salute.
Salute, man.
Collectively, I was getting like Waiting to Exhale vibes. Like if Waiting to Exhale had a soundtrack 2020, like that's the soundtrack, yo.
Facts.
Wow. That's the soundtrack.
Word. That's what it is, man.
Please get at me for any drops you need from the artists. Everybody is working. Everybody's active on their social media. You know, I'm very accessible. You know what I mean? I'm an easy guy to contact. And I appreciate any support you guys can give me towards, you know, spreading this real music. And man, salute to everybody, man. I really appreciate it. You know, these young ladies are serious about their music, as you can tell. You hear their voices. They not out here, you know, playing games with their talent. They're really trying to give you something to take home and feel. And so that's what moved me to even do a project dedicated to them, to, you know, to just women, you know. And I'm really happy. I'm gonna go ahead on record and say this might be the best project I've ever put together, just because there's 30 songs on here. I put 30 different kinds of women on this one project.
Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Word
Yeah,
up.
we need that, yo.
So I know it's gonna be on Digiwaxx. I think Will is uploading the stuff right now, and it's gonna be everywhere on all the other DSPs on Friday. So yeah, let's get together. Let's support it.
Yes.
Thank you, Rich, for coming on. Thank all of you incredible artists, all the women that got on, all the ladies that did their thing.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you back. No doubt about it. Olivia Lee, shout out to you. Robin Charles, Sharifa, and even though Sunshine isn't on here, shout out to her too, and everybody else on the project. We look forward to it. Yeah, man. And that's what it is. That's what it is, man. So again, thank you. And yeah, we're gonna keep it going, you know.
Thanks, everybody. I salute. I appreciate you guys. Thanks, CL.
Big ups, Rich. I'm gonna hit you in the email, Rich.
Please.
I'm gonna call you.
Back right there. That shit goes hard.
He was holding out. That was fire.
I didn't hold out. That was Raymond T. He sent it to me. I promise.
He was holding out.
When I first heard that, I thought maybe he had Doja Cat on there. You know what I mean? But they just pitched up his mic. You know what I mean?
That would have been dope.
Yeah. But all they did was just higher up his pitch, so he kind of sounded like that Alvin Chipmunky shit right there. But that shit go though.
He said Alvin Chipmunky.
Yeah.
Not the
So
chipmunks.
dad's over here.
Chipmunky.
What you sipping on over there, Raymond?
No, I'm good. I'm good today. I'm just on my water. I
Right.
celebrated a little too hard last night with my Lakers.
Hey, we gonna do it, Raymond.
CL.
We gonna do it.
As I had this song,
hold on.
as I had this song, I just say this radio ready. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? It's radio ready, and this sounds like what Radio Raymond is gonna like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you,
You know
Amor.
what I mean?
We're gonna get you out of jail one day.
You know
Right
what I
there,
mean?
Yo, where he at, son? Where y'all got your man? Hey, yo, CL, where you got your man at, son?
Hey,
It look like he in
we gotta
the
get him out of
basement.
jail.
Somewhere. Get out the basement, my Miller. Get him out
Yo,
the basement right now. You gotta get him out
Right, Gonzalez.
Immortal. I keep telling you, gotta get a microphone. You gotta get something on your headphone so we can hear you better. But yo, Immortal's representing. Yo, what time is it over there in Nigeria right now? What time is it?
This like 11:32. 11:32. You know what I'm saying?
In the morning.
No. PM.
PM.
It's PM
Okay,
over
5
here,
hours
yeah.
ahead. 5 hours ahead than New York. Okay, that's real. That's real. Hey man, you gotta get some other DJs from Nigeria to get on the call, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta spread the word. All right, let's
to join in, right?
Yeah, they can
to join in. You're talking about some other DJs to join in, right?
Yeah,
that's what
man,
you're saying.
from radio and all of that, man. Bring them on.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't worry, I'm gonna do that. But I'm just gonna get dope ones, all right? Not just any DJ. So I'm gonna get that for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still saying this song just sounds like what Radio Raymond is gonna like, and he just confirmed it right here. You know what I'm saying? You see the smile on that face?
I just wish I knew what the fuck he was saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, man.
Well, listen, I gotta put you on mute, Immortal. Or put yourself on mute. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, man. Okay.
Let's get into this next record. Let's get into this next. We're gonna keep the music going. We're gonna go to 7 p.m. We got about half an hour to play joints. Shout out to DJ Marco. Yo, Swerve, I heard you. Go ahead, Swerve. My bad. Go ahead.
Not a group that was on a couple of weeks ago. BLK, they on the line of Tish.
Yeah, you're moving.
You break up.
The girls from Canada?
The girls from Canada.
Oh yeah, they was dope.
All right, dope. Let's talk to them next. I'm gonna play this record. We're gonna come back to them.
On the line.
Shout out to the girl. I think they called BLK, and it was awesome. So word. All right, here we go.
Was this an Interscope loader, CL?
And here you see
You on mute, G?
My bad. Shout out to DJ Ratchet. That came in from DJ Ratchet. Yes, Interscope West is building an empire of raunchy records.
I knew it.
If you need money, all you gotta do, get raunchy and go to Interscope. Anyway,
oh shit!
You gotta know that's a running joke on this call.
Yo, stop that, man! I'm still getting a check for that.
Yo, well, shout out to the Matrix Studios, Bronx, New York, in the building. We see you.
Yo, what up? What up, y'all?
What up? Just joining in. That's all love. It's
good,
all
man.
love.
I was in here doing interviews from 3 to 5. I was trying to jump on when Swerve sent me to join. I'm super duper late, but I'm here. What's good?
Man, we here. We just getting it in, working and playing joints and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. All right. Well, shout out to the group that just joined in. I know that they're on. We're gonna play this joint and we're gonna get into BLK from Canada.
Don't stand in front of the camera.
Mute your phone, please. Mute your phone. All right. Let's play this record and then we'll get into BLK real quick.
Fire.
Fire.
That was fire. You always put
That's
me on
it right there.
Dope, ladies. Super dope.
I see we got Canada in the building.
Hey, Canada.
Love to the
Canada in the
Canucks.
building.
Love to the
I
Canucks.
started a segment on my show, Toronto
six.
to New York. I started a video battle yesterday. I'm about to add that to the. See, they get a 2 for 2. They like the video from yesterday, so those are my girls. Though. What's up, y'all?
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's do this quick introduction. Shout out to you guys. This is Black representing Canada, and yeah, man.
No, BLK. They don't call
Black.
BLK.
Black Lives Matter.
Okay, baby.
Word up. So let's get into
the BLK, the light skin black.
The light skin black.
I'm a shade of brown. We are a shade of brown.
So, girls, what part of Canada are you guys from?
Pardon?
What part of Canada are you guys from?
Toronto.
All right. Shout out to T-Dot.
That's my biggest man.
Six.
From the 6. Nice. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So we just got that. Shout out to DJ Swerve for putting that on and whatnot. And I feel like this is the second record we heard from y'all. What was the inspiration behind this record here?
This is like a summertime.
Before Caravan.
Before, yeah. It's just kind of like a love track. Like, you know, we want. Yeah.
Look, yeah, wait. Do you guys know what Caravana is?
Do you know what Caravana is?
Yes.
I know what Caravana is.
I do.
Yep.
So we have like
Caravana is.
Caravana, so it's like summertime. It's like a fling. Like you're talking about the fling. Yeah. Like you have your little like 2-month crush, 2-month relationship.
Yeah, like even though we were having fun, we still want a little boo, whatever.
You know, like it's hot girl summer, but like not really.
Exactly.
All dope, man. But no, thank y'all for jumping on. We just wanted to, show you some love and debut that record over here so that we all know what's going on. Is now, are y'all putting out, like, what type of project are y'all putting out? Is this just a singles that's standing alone, or is it a album that y'all are putting together, or EP? What's the plan?
We have EP and an album we're just working on right now. We do have a single coming out, which is the song you just listened to, Fuck With Me. That should be coming out soon. But right now we're just kind of really pushing the first single, Got It. The video will be dropping soon for that.
Yes, sir.
Be ready. But we're always in the studio. And we have like so much content and so many songs. We have more than for an album.
We have everything.
Like a couple albums actually.
What is the name of the group and the song again?
People say something. Yeah.
The group is called BLK. I'm Bex.
I'm Lalax.
And I'm Courage. And that's our initials put together.
Yes.
And the single that you just listened to is FWM, which just stands for Fuck With Me.
Yeah. Does that song happen
to be on
streaming platforms?
Wait, say that again, Marco?
My fault to cut you off, but does that song happen to be on streaming platforms? Because I searched you guys up on Spotify. I didn't see the record because I really like that record a lot.
Not yet. Thank you. But that's soon. That's our second single that will be officially dropping. Yeah.
All right, dope.
What's the timeline for that?
Hopefully.
We didn't have none of them sign the fucking.
And D-Life, you're on mute.
Yo, hello.
Hi.
Popping, y'all. So what single do y'all have out that's now that we could get?
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your social media?
Yeah, our Instagram is b.l.k music. And for our Twitter, it's also b_l_k music. Yeah. And then TikTok is the same thing. TikTok, all this stuff. Triller.
All right, so I got a hypothetical. Tory Lanez wants to do a record with you tonight. Are you gonna get down?
No comment. No comment. I plead the fifth still.
That is a great answer. That is a great answer. Good job.
Well done. Well done.
I take plead the fifth as, of course we do it.
I apologize for that. That's a smart move. Why you guys' career, you're gonna get hit a lot with that. But that's a smart move you guys just gave right there. I plead the fifth.
Well, dope. Yeah, anybody got any other questions for BLK representing the T-Dot, Scarborough, Brampton, Mississauga, all of the fly towns?
Have you guys been to the States before?
Yeah.
And can y'all tell the people at the border to let me in, please, so I can see my son?
Toronto don't play Canada. Canada don't play no games. They shut you down. I remember I was there for I think it was the All-Star Weekend, and we
I was there for that weekend.
kind of brought a lot of artists to come in, and everybody got locked in the gate. We couldn't we lost so much money.
Yeah, they don't play that.
They don't fuck around.
We can call Drake.
Exactly. Get them on the phone. So what's it like for artists during the pandemic up there in Toronto right now? Is there anything outside over the summer that you guys are able to do? Do they have like outdoor performances or anything?
We're like right now they're doing like drive-in performances. So like you just pull up in like your whip and like you're kind of just parked, kind of chill in like your trunk area and just kind of listen to music. That's like for live performances. And like there's a small like bar kind of like smaller venues where they put up like plexiglass for you to perform. But it's kind of more like everybody's just kind of in the studio. Everybody's just recording. Like that's pretty much it. Focus more on like the social media aspect and doing like lives and more like Zoom kind of thing, all that stuff.
Being creative with it.
Yeah, you have to think outside. Like you can't really. There's no like physical interaction now with like fans. So you have to come up with something. But yeah, figure it out. Wing it, baby.
I'm gonna tell y'all, and all the DJs in here, the story. Swerve noticed because he's been working with me for over like 10, 15 years. But there was a time where internet radio was like shunned at. Like all of the majors used to come to my studio to be interviewed. And I'm talking about all the way from Nipsey all the way to J. Cole, and they all came, for the promo. But like you couldn't get like somebody that was already out to come. They was like, why would I go do internet radio? And now everybody's on internet radio, doing podcasts and shit. That shit is it bugs me out. Like Digiwaxx, like back in early 2000, it was like we was moving records and all that around, doing it, grassroots, and the industry was just on their industry shit. Now here they go. Now they want to be on live all day talking to people about music, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, but it is what it is. This is the easiest playing ground right now for independent artists. I feel like to be as equal as anybody else because they don't know what to do with this type of situation.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll say that that's a trend for all things digital. People still asking me what's Bitcoin, and I'm saying like if you don't get some of that now, you're gonna be out the mix. The same thing with digital radio.
I got great
You gotta look at what the move like what's his name making. Some of these companies are trying to make major moves, man.
So let's talk about this between the DJs and the network owners in here and the artists. Like, what do we see we should be doing collectively now? I mean, this is great. These type of things are great, but we've been doing this already. Like, I've been doing calls forever, but now the Zoom makes it even liver. And with the technology, connected networks. Like, I have a space here now where I can build a stage and invite artists. I got the booth right here. I can have artists, come jump in the booth live and do like an in the basement type of thing. But how are we gonna monetize that so that we can make it rock for artists? Because I'm here. This is what I'm here for. Like, I got space right now. I just opened up my studio back 2 months ago, so I'm trying to do things that's gonna benefit the independent artists.
I would say start really focusing on live stream performances. I know with us and our platform, we've actually created a pay-per-view model. That we're doing. Which is, we got Pitbull performing for us on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would say between the live stream performances and even Twitch is giving some monetary value. Just because Twitch, and from what I recently heard from Twitch, they've now at least got into bed with the music labels for licensing stuff. Because like the Gram and going IG Live, they was blocking the shit. So
Twitch wasn't
has
doing
a lot more freedom, and on some monetary value. And while you're bullshitting, I know y'all think we're joking, but you could legitimately have a professional OnlyFans without the naked shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for saying that too, because it's a platform. It's just like Instagram was a platform to show your pictures and show what you're doing, and we just took it into oh, I'm gonna show me eating breakfast. I'm gonna show me doing this. I'm gonna be in the industry. Like they just made a platform, and then they getting paid for every person that's on it, every user, every stream. They get money for commercials or pop-up commercials pop up on your screen. There's somebody on the top getting while we playing with it. So
Yeah,
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you with that. That's
like
dope.
I said, Twitch has been big for the DJs. But I would just say, like I said, start seeing what you can do with the live stream performances, and you can actually build a pay-per-view model yourself to where, because real spill, we are not gonna go back to festivals and shit. Probably for
like 2-3 years, right?
Yeah. No, straight up.
2.5, they saying 225.
Yeah, straight up. So, so the driving shit, like the girls was talking, that's gonna be big. Live stream performances is big. You know what I mean? And these are, and these people who at the top, like you say, they're finally wising up, to the idea, like, because they thought 2021 we was gonna be back outside. It ain't happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But you know what the biggest thing is that I'm seeing with a lot of artists, like what is going on, and this is like with the labels, no sign of disrespect to any of the labels, and maybe y'all see this too. A lot of time in our feeds, we're seeing a lot of apps being built, and all of these apps are just being made to kind of sublease us out as the DJs. Like now they're doing it where you have to have licensing in your venue to play the music. So you know what they're gonna do, get rid of the DJs. And then they're
hold on.
come up with the...
Let me rock with you on this. I got a DJ that's been coming here. He booked me three weeks in a row already to do people's Zoom parties and for it to go through, sound professional and look good. And he be rocking in here and they be having such a good time. Like Swerve did one for me one time for my birthday party. And that's what gave me the idea. Like, some people don't want to pay because they just feel like I can just do it myself. But if you can't do it, if you don't have the connection, if your mics and all that is not rocking right and the levels is not right, they're not going to benefit. But a DJ is still necessary because that just having a DJ there selecting the music and doing that, it's the same thing. You can't do that with a playlist. Like you can't win. So y'all still,
the whole thing,
the DJs is going to win.
It goes to this. This is the whole thing, and this is just bottom line. It's starting to come to the sense of budget and what we have to pay for. So when they go ahead and they're saying, look, I can go ahead and go get all this music because I got licensing from this company and I'm able to go ahead and not deal with a DJ or not pay him because all these records anyway, I got cleared. I got to pay him, pay the DJs. They're cutting them out, man. I'm telling you what's happening because I'm here in Vegas. And
I think I have a different take on that. I think what's going to end up happening is that DJs are going to end up becoming a part of the ecosystem. I think they're going to have to eventually tokenize what DJs do because there's a value in the live factor of music that comes from a DJ. A DJ can provide an experience that's better than, way better than a playlist.
Oh, of course.
And there's a value in that. And I think what's going to happen is that people are going to have to tokenize that spin from the DJ. In other words, the venue's going to have to pay for the license, right? But because that DJ's playing that, there's a incentive of a token or a percentage of a token that they will get to play or to get paid for playing that music live and it being reported to the PROs, the ASCAPs, BMIs, CSACs.
But on the flip side too, bro, we all know, or we should all know by this point in time that the industry is always going to be behind, and we all know that venue owners are always going to be behind. So yes, we know, it's going to be about the DJ. The DJ is going to be the person that commands XYZ, but it's not going to be instant. These venues are going to try to beat, you know what I'm saying? Like try to beat and try to prove like, I don't need you. And then they're going to realize, this shit ain't working. Now I do. To go in and he was talking about the space that he has. I've seen like Kev on Stage. He has a venue that he does his comedy show, but he sells his tickets on fucking what's that entertainment site? Eventbrite. So he just sells tickets on Eventbrite and has like, it's a YouTube stream. Like we're streaming on YouTube right now on the Digiwaxx call. And it's like, shoot me this price for these tickets. Boom, here's the YouTube link. This shit is up for 24 hours. You feel what I'm saying? So if you have acts in there that have a crowd, that command a crowd, or even if you yourself commands a crowd and people are going to come rock with you anyway, man, you know, tag people $10 a head, you know, 15 for 2, whatever, and then shoot out links via YouTube. And especially if it's all original music, if you're featuring artists and it's their music, come on, bro.
That's what I think is the bigger thing. Like,
hey guys. Hi. How are you? So thank you so much for having the girls on. We're gonna run and hopefully we'll be able to chat again when we have the videos out and more music for you guys, and hit them up on their website, let them know on their Instagram, let them know how you feel. But we gotta go.
All right, thank you, ladies. Hey, so
So
when does that
thank y'all
fuck
for having us. We just got into a real tangent on this music stuff, but
I know I saw you guys were like all excited.
No, it's no disrespect. We were gonna ask some more questions, but we'll bring them back.
We definitely was, because I wanted to ask with them when we coming into the live stream situation, is it able for them to go and go do shows, and you know how can we go and go get with them to kind of give them that exposure that they need, being the fact that they're quarantined, to probably earn some more revenue for them throughout this time.
And Marco had a question too. There's a couple questions. Where they at? We gotta bring them back.
Bring them back.
I had a quick question. I hate to, get in the middle of that conversation, but going back to the talent, as far as your following and your fan base, you guys said you guys are from the 6 from Toronto, right?
To be live.
See that?
You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So how's your fan base? How's your following so far? In your home base, in your home city right now in Toronto. How is the response from your music and the content that you guys are putting out right now?
It's really good. Like people in Toronto, like we like supporting because like Toronto hasn't seen a girl group like in ages. So it's like it's exciting. There's a lot of like buzz, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of like anticipation of like what we're gonna do, what we're gonna drop, like what songs, what we're gonna sound like a project, like visuals and like just the longevity of like a girl group. And we always we see it obviously long term because we view as like sisters kind of in a vibe. It's like a family. And we're like really, really close. So like the city is excited for it. They can't wait. Our socials have obviously gone up since like quarantine because we have more time on our hands to kind of like really engage with fans and like new fans and just people like music lovers. We don't really like view it as fans. We view it as people who just have appreciation for the music, like what we're doing, and they want to support.
The amazing thing is that you mentioned it yourself. You said that there's not really a female or a girl group that came out of Toronto. So I feel like that's really unique in your own way that you guys will be the representation of that for your city. So it's nothing but love and blessings for you guys. And does Tisha happen to be your main point of contact as far as reaching out to you guys for interviews and stuff like that?
Yeah, Tisha as well as 21 Entertainment, which is our management, and Maiden Saga as well. Those are our two.
Okay, perfect.
Three.
Perfect. Well, I wish you guys the best. I really like that record too. The record that CL just played for us. It's a good record. So I wish you guys the best. Much love.
Thank you so much.
Hey Marco, where you at? What city you in?
Drop your contact in there in the chat.
What happened, CL?
Well, what, Raymond?
No, I would just say tell the ladies to drop their. So for the 21 Entertainment ladies, drop your contacts in the chat if you don't mind.
Yeah. What do we access? Well, all right, they're doing it right now.
Yeah, right now I'm in Jersey, bro. I'm in Jersey right now.
Okay, word up. Shout out to Jersey, man. I love this, man.
I just like that record, bro. That record, it touched my heart, bro. You know what I mean? I could connect with that record. I felt that one, so that was a good record right there, bro. For real.
Yes, son. Thank you. What was your favorite?
You went in with the touch my heart like.
No. Like, bro, it really got me. It really got me in my bag a little.
Yo, you touch my heart. You the realest dude in America right now.
See, that's what BLK does. You know what?
Oh my God.
I ain't mad at you. That's what music do.
Man, I'm gonna keep it straight up, bro. Like that was the response I got from that record. So like I'm a, you know, if it was a bad record, I would say it's a bad record. But like that record, I got a different feeling from that, bro. So I had to say how it is.
That's why you gotta love music, man. It can make you feel.
Yeah, music hits you in different ways, but that's how it is, bro.
So yeah, I would love to go ahead and go as well, like we were saying, to go ahead and get with your management team to see if we can set up an interview. And then, as I was saying earlier, for everybody who just got on, I got this thing called DJ Spin the Vote. And what we're doing with DJ Spin the Vote, it's a 72-hour spin-a-thon. So it's for like all DJs, artists to like really get on and pushing the agenda of voting, even though you guys are not from America. It's still to go ahead and go see of your talent. And we know that everybody outside America is watching what's going on, but it's more of a networking and an ongoing unit that we just want to go ahead and make sure that, you know, we keep in touch the same way as what we're doing with Digiwaxx. I'm really like what you guys are doing. Shout out to your management. Shout out to like Canada. We be jumping up and down there out there. You know, 416 in the city. It's a radio show.
I'm familiar.
As Rich and them, yeah, they do like, they got like a video show, and I just was talking to them now. We're putting together a situation with a radio station there. So yeah, it'll be a lot of networking just for all of us guys, not just me, but I want to go ahead and go get with all our other DJs that's on here and seeing ways that we could go ahead and just build, man. You know, bring different platforms and, you know, whatever is needed, bro. Because right now it's all we got. And that's the realness with it.
I'm 100%. I'm 100% in with that. Like I made a joke earlier, but my son lives there. I've been traveling back and forth every month outside of this year for the last 9 years. So I'm you know, I would love to be able to to have a unit or a station or a connection where I'm out there helping to run it or whatever. Like whatever y'all need, I'm on board 100%.
I'm gonna put my stuff, like all my information, like just straight up my number. Like I ain't with all the funnies and the emails. Y'all could call me, text me, WhatsApp. Like let's really shake a leg and do some business. Like Corey, I love you. You know how we do it, man. I've been knowing this dude for like since we've been teens. And for us to go ahead and really have this platform and able to see where it's going and what's going on now. We made artists, broke artists, did stuff with them. They turned their eye on us and they still come back to rock with us. But at the end of the day, it still ends up with us, the DJ.
Real talk.
You know, the video DJs, the art, like it's us. Look at what the record labels are doing now. A lot of the record labels, they jumped off and they went over to Africa now, and they're trying the same USA kind of template of locking in the artists and locking in the brands to get that next music. And they're gonna do this in every country. So we just gotta go and go lock it up before then, because you put in all the work, you guys work hard and you do this, and then it's like you get a 360 deal and you can't even go and use your own likeness. That's crazy.
Well, let's get, well, first of all, ladies, again, thank y'all for coming on. It was awesome.
Thank you.
And we yeah, man, we look forward to having you back on and doing a lot more. Like I think everybody's right. Like, you know, everything from more interviews as well as other activities that are going on online. You know, you guys should definitely be into that, and we'll connect with everybody will connect with your management for that. And you know, maybe I guess drops, all of that stuff we'll get with them, and we can set up this whole thing with DJ Marco and make it happen.
Yo, Corey, I don't mean to cut you off. General is on here? General?
Yeah.
That's General, our General.
Yeah, I promise you.
1985 General. General, what up, my Nilla? I didn't even know that, dude. Holy shucks. Should have known that.
Yeah, I seen him flash through. I seen General flash through his wild hair, dude.
I see that.
General got the wild style going on. Anyway, we'll play this next joint. We're gonna play a couple more joints. I know we into the 7 o'clock hour. This is just how it's been going lately, yo.
Yeah.
It's just moving.
I told you.
You're right. You're right, legend. All right, let's play this joint, ladies. Y'all are free to stay on. We love it. Love y'all energy. Let's keep it going.
I love Chris Rich.
Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him. Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him. 9 tourists and the 4 tourists. See a op in my pipe pour. 4 for 1, I'm going for it. That kick will push him like a skateboard. 32 shots in the clip, I see me a op and I'm taking his head off. Spitting the block and I sped off. No talking for me, let the lead talk. New year, new car, nigga had to switch gears. No, I rep the 5 whip, I drive 6 shift, it got 6 gears. Plus 6 here. You gotta be kidding me. You can't get rid of me. What is you shitting me? Shades from Milan, bags from Gucci, shoes are from Italy.
Shawty talking to me, huh? Came about him just like that, Keith. We talking odds or we talking bars. Foreign talk, but we talking cars. Pushing metal, then I skate off. Cali weed is what we fed off. This our anthem like the Red Cross. Keep her talking, now you dead lost. Niggas cross, now they hot sauce. Black tie family ties. What? Family killed, now you hearing cries. Body beat jump just by. See just like DY. Gasoline carry C5s. Pulled off in mine. Ray smoke coming from the ties.
Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him. Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him. Flies a plane, also insane, but guess in the chain. We BTF, get foul, I shoot like I got a tag. Sold this fortune, cross the checks. Some shit to address, I address that shit. The leave make shit to me. Light them up like a Christmas tree. Chopper hanging off me like a Christmas tree. All of your bodies fictitious, you niggas pretend. Go hide, I spin a bit. Shoot it out, I type of 10. You ain't there, I clap a flame. Relet them that minutes ago, it's Liddy for show. I'm fucking for me and the bro. I've been on my feet, so I stay on my toes. I know what I do, so I bring on my phone.
Def gon' grossing them. We supposed to win. Now you all got a choice, so you chose to sin. Do say with the night I chose to mix. I don't really like to do it, I get darker shit. Incredible Hulk, Ultra Fist. Avengers bring semis out, spark your whip. Iron Man when we slap, Tony Stark your click. Yeah, sports you the fitty, we litty, you not. We blazing you ops. Patrol in the streets, you niggas is cops. We running the block. All my dogs, we never gon' stop. Straight to the top. We litty, get witty, we running the spot. Death Row, Young Pop.
Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him. Liddy or not, you know that we running the city. We running the city, nigga. Split through your block, you know that them gunners is with me. Pull that whip off the lot, this shit costs 150. Drop a bag on your head, the shooters they coming to get him.
All right, Life, you gotta tell us what's going on.
These kids is from Virginia.
It's disease.
Wow.
And they got that whole drill sound, and I just think like of somebody just grabbing it and imitating the drill sound. It sounds real official to me. It sound authentic. They did good. The other guy is True Y.
Sounds like you, man.
Yuck Mouth. True Y is more of like a real kind of conscious rapper, and for him to get and go do something like this was real different for him. But I like the vibe of it. It gave me a good vibe. Just wanted to put it on with, some of the
There's no way you can tell me they wasn't from New York.
Facts.
There's no way you couldn't tell me that they wasn't from New York. So I'm shocked.
You know what? Yeah, sound like some Pop Smoke type shit.
Yeah, bro, that's all I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. So they from VA, which is
funniest thing is though, like growing up, everybody in VA wanted to be from New York, bruh.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like back in the day, like it's niggas I went to motherfucking elementary school with. This, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn. Bitch, you went to elementary school with me. Shut your ass up. The fuck you talking about? So, you know, like I'm definitely not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like that's it's just funny that we talk about everything goes in cycles. So it's coming right back around to that.
All right. Well, what's the name of the group?
Oh, it's two artists. It's called Truth Y, and the other dude is Yuck Mouth.
Yuck Mouth. Okay.
I send over the record to y'all. Like I send it to you, Corey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's work it out.
You got it already.
Done deal. Done deal. All right, we got 2 more joints to play. Look, I know we got a lot of artists that we had a lot of music coming from different directions. So actually, we might be able to fit in 3. That's gonna be it. But let's play this record next.
Call me a tsunami, even if you don't love me. If you came a long way, put some respect on that check for all my ancestors. I got to. Hey, yeah, yeah. I got to. So I live life golden. You get rolled on, or you rolling. I got ambition, and I manifest things that I'm listing. Hey, I'll be there in the kitchen, whipping and whipping. That's why I gotta.
All right. That's
a vibe.
That's a
Yeah,
record.
I like the groove. The groove is dope.
Yeah, that's
like
a record that came from, I think the last Mo sent that one in. Mo, that was you?
I think he gone. I
He's
think
gone.
after a certain time he got to clock out.
Sounds pretty unique.
Still
No,
on, but I guess he
sounded like it sounded very unique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very unique sound. I love it. Okay. Something a little Africanish, you know what I'm saying? Like something African. Okay, modern African. All right. I just love it.
Word.
Yo, for the next call, I'm about to start sending you some Spanish stuff too, bro.
Why not? I don't know why we ain't got to do it. Yo, we been.
Hey, I just sent you 2 Spanish ones.
No, yeah, cause the I'm not even saying it because I'm Latin. I just feel like the Spanish scene is just going hard right now. You know,
It's going crazy. It's going nuts.
I made a post last night in my drunken stupor about color means shit. Vibes are what I operate off of.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a reach.
So if it got a vibe to it, I don't care who you are. You got a bad vibe as a person. I don't care nothing, man. My brother get me pissed off.
They got some music. I'm in the country. They got some music that come from France that is amazing.
Yeah.
So
Man's got a bop out there.
we were talking about where is it? Because we trying to play it on. We're trying to get put on.
England.
Wait, are you talking about like the UK drill? Or are you talking about just
No. They got it's like
UK,
it's French rap, but it's so crazy. It like
I know
the
exactly what you're talking about.
stuff that it has.
It's called grime. Grime goes crazy though. Sometimes
grime is that's the UK grime. That's grime. But in France, they got like a French trap kind of.
Man, it goes harder than BK drill, bro.
You're 100%. 100%.
We got a dude named Heady One. Oh my god,
he's dope.
He's the guy that did the joint with Drake.
Yeah, bro, he's crazy.
He's dope.
There's so many kids out there that are just going crazy right now, man.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, internationally, we talk about it a lot. We need somebody to help us, like, break down the doors on places that we may not go.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is we'll just get logged in with all the different DJs from over on that side, and let's start bringing them in, bro. It's just the time difference. That's the problem.
But that's what I'm trying to tell Immortal. I'm trying to tell everybody.
Digiwaxx, you're already doing that, all right? This growing, like today I just saw YouTube, all right? So it's growing. So the more people share it, the more people see it, and the more people join. So just give it some time. People are gonna join in, all right? But the thing you should avoid is that you're not gonna bring in any kind of people into the show, all right? Because I'm seeing where this thing is going to, all right? Some sort of a TV, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to see this thing on stations, all right? Or maybe we get our own station, or want to also see it on other stations, all right? So that's where I see this thing going to, all right? So just give it some time. People are going to come in.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm just encouraging everybody to play. There's inspiration everywhere in the world. That's why I travel. That's why everybody else travels. I hear, shoot, man, I've heard ill music coming out of Mexico, ill shit coming out of Colombia, ill shit out of Venezuela. I'm talking about tribal vibes. You know what I mean? Obviously throughout Africa, South America. People talk about Europe, France, Norwegian music. I've heard, shit, what's the guy? He's from Germany. The dude that did all the Michael Jackson stuff. Never really crazy into R&B. And this dude, did Thriller and Off the Wall, and was the third piece of the music between Michael Quincy and what's his name, man? White dude that's amazing. But the bottom line, it doesn't matter where you're from. It's about the vibes, man. So if we got the vibes, let's do that.
Are you talking Dave Foster?
No, what's the other dude? As soon as you
Bruce
say
Medine?
Bublé? No, not Bublé.
Think Thriller. Who was the other guy in Thriller that wrote all the records?
Rod Temperton.
Rod Temperton.
Rod Temperton.
Rod said, yep.
Rod Temperton. So my thing is, I don't care about where you're from. I just think, if you got it, you got it. You know what I mean? If you got the vibes, you got the vibes, man. And that's it.
Just have the content matters too. Content.
It does matter. It does matter.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play this
content
next
matters.
joint. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Give me literally 2 seconds to try to cue this next one up, because this is a video looks like. All right, here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Share.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Y'all stay up and we'll holler at you Wednesday.
No doubt.
Hey.
It's gonna be the last.
Peace. Be safe.
Let me make sure y'all can hear this.
Laker game.
I'll hit you up.
Laker game.
Oh, snap!
Lakers gonna close it out.
The Lakers, man. Laker Nation.
They got that shit in the bag, bro. It's done. They about to wear the Black Mamba jerseys on for the next game. It's done, bro.
Facts.
Hold on. We
all about them 3-1 comebacks. Go Heat.
I rebuke that.
I don't know about the Heat, man.
Hey man,
Not
I'm a
today,
Knicks fan,
Satan.
bro, so it don't make me no.
I mean, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, so I feel the pain a little bit, but damn, the Knicks are a little bit I don't want to get into that, bro. That's
painful.
The visuals are crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
Oakland. Yeah, that was dope. That was real dope. Yeah, that's a hell of a way to end the call. Where's what's his name? Is he still on? I don't see Gary Archer. I'm looking for Gary Archer. He sent that in, and it was good. Strong.
Nice storyline.
Hell yeah.
Nice storyline. Cinematography, nice.
Yeah.
Right. You get what I mean? Yeah. So that shows professionalism. You understand what I'm saying? This no average recording artist. This is someone to watch out for, right? And he has content. All right. Every artist, every recording artist must have a content. All right, helps you to win awards and not just beats. All right, not just beats and vibes. You must have content. All right, that's what I have to say. Yeah, thank you.
I'll say this too. I hear what you're saying. Two things. One, you got to bring some artists and some talent in from Nigeria. I think that's important because the Afro beat really is a Nigerian sound.
Yeah.
And there are some other vibes going on. This stuff, we all in this thing, it constantly elevates. It's like basketball or any other sport. What cats was doing in the 80s, you know what I mean? If you got one of these receivers in the 80s in football, for today, they would be ridiculous. And it's the same thing with this music to a degree, man. Like, I'd like to hear what's new. But I do agree with you about the level of the content that's provided in terms of the quality of the clips and the how you connect that with the message, especially in this type of record, it matters a lot. So yeah, big shout out to them. I'm gonna play the last record and then we're gonna call it a day. If I didn't play your music, it will definitely get played on the next call. I try to squeeze everything in, man. It's just, we do a lot in terms of just discussions, and sometimes it's more important or just as important as the music, you know what I mean, as we're promoting. So
today was a good one, CL. Today was a good one. Good music, good topics.
No doubt. Thank you. Music. Yeah, no doubt. We do this every Wednesday. If you don't know, now you know. Get involved. We'd love to see you on here. And yeah, this is something that I found that I thought was a little different. Tell me what y'all think. Yeah. That's a new girl. Her name's Mariah the Scientist. Found it digging in some things, and
ain't that Tory Lanez artist?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think what's it?
I think it is. I think that's the one that him and Meek Mill was going back and forth between.
No, that's Melly. No, that's Melly.
That's Melly, yeah.
No. I'm telling you, I heard Tory Lanez talk about her a lot. I think that might be his artist.
I don't know, but I know that Melly was the one that he and Meek were going back and forth over.
I think Tory Lanez were like those three girls that came on the call earlier, like especially since they're from the 6 and stuff like that. I think he would be attracted to their music and stuff like that.
No.
Oh no, she is. No, she is with him. She's One Umbrella RCA.
Who is?
Mariah the Scientist. She's under Tory Lanez record label. She's One Umbrella RCA.
Legend be looking up them facts. He be looking up them facts.
I already knew it, but I had to double check.
That's why his name is Legend. He's legendary with these facts, son.
Oh man,
he's a legendary fact checker.
Damn, I know, Legend, man. You be shooting them down, bro. I had no idea.
She dope. I mean, she dope.
I hope she's not like. I feel like it's whack if she's collateral damage from anything. You know what I mean? Because we don't really know what happened. Because I'll be honest with you, it just seems so crazy with that whole situation. But B,
I don't think she will be because most of y'all didn't know that. So I don't think she will be. I don't think a lot of people really know.
We wouldn't have known since we on our YouTube live. You know, I'm pretty sure it's out there. Yeah, man. So damn, I feel like we can't end it like that, right? That's sort of, I don't know.
Please don't. Please.
I feel like we gotta.
Hey, C, did you get that second record?
I did. Hold on. Let me. You
gotta play that whoopty.
Which record? Okay, wait. We going in on which record we gotta talk about? I heard. I know. Wait.
Because I was like, hey, just run it with that remix and end it.
Hold on. Let me see. What's my God?
Sorry if we offended anybody on YouTube.
I feel like we
disclaimer.
But yo, she's dope, and it shouldn't be
fire.
Yeah,
she is. She is.
Hey, it's RCA at the end of the day, man. You know, we just push that over to the side.
We don't care who discovered her.
I'm not laughing, bro.
It's who you associate yourself with.
Yeah, I know. It's messed up.
Hey, that's facts though, because no disrespect, because I love all of the artists over there or that were over there. See what happened to Murder Inc.
Mm.
Wow. Legend, you're from New York, bro?
No, I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
Oh, damn, so there's DJs all over the country from here then. I'm thinking this is tri-state area. That's crazy.
Look, I'm from New York, but I live in Connecticut, and I go back and forth to Pennsylvania. So
yeah, and I live in Columbus, Ohio.
And you got DJs everywhere.
You got DJs everywhere.
A lot of people everywhere. Yeah, there was a lot of people on the call today from all.
Who is your coalition? What coalition you're with?
Damn, that's crazy. You even got Nigeria in the building. That's crazy.
Fleet DJ's number one.
He said he the only DJ.
Whoever said that you're starting your BS on this call, stop it.
He the best.
Stop
He the best.
You know
All right,
what y'all doing?
let's play this next record. You know what? Hold on. AY, I'm gonna play your record after I play this one.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're gonna end it with this one. We're gonna end it with
If I would have known it was gonna be this long, I would have bought a drink.
Here we go. Yes.
Damn.
Yo, I think that kid's a star, man.
What the fuck? I did not expect that from him because he's always on
this joint is so good. Digiwaxx, I saw you nodding your head like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You just look like Diddy while he was nodding your head. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Diddy, man. It's a legend, man. It's an honor to be saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
you look like him. Just look at him. No, I'm saying.
Yo, CL, I got one question.
Mm-hmm.
When you gonna have interviewed Jaguar Wright on Digiwaxx?
Oh, this is gonna get mad views.
I've been trying to figure out her angle. Like, you know, I'm like, it's so much crazy stuff. I don't know what to believe and not believe. Like, part of it, I'm like, all right, you know, maybe that happened, maybe that didn't. But now it's just starting to sound like just anger. Like she's just mad at something that got nothing to do with nothing. She's bitter, man.
But CL, you've been around this in the game for a long time. A lot of labels and all that. You ain't heard nothing outside what's true or not true?
Well, what she's saying, she like trying to throw Alicia Keys under the bus for no. It's stuff like this.
You talking about Jaguar?
Yeah, like this. Listen,
oh, she going, yeah.
People,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
My take is, you know, so what? Some of this stuff, most of it sound like BS. Now, somebody sexually harassed her or something, I get that. Like, you know, that's a personal thing. But you're trying to throw Mary J. Blige under the bus. You're trying to throw Alicia Keys under the bus. You're trying to throw Jill Scott under the bus. And it's just like, yo, Talib, Common.
Talib got at her a couple of days ago.
I saw that, and I feel like
on his YouTube, he got at her hard.
But Talib ain't exactly 100% clean. You know, like it's like Talib dealing with a whole bunch of backlash from other stuff. So the claims against him are kind of like substantiated based on all that other stuff. But everything else she's throwing is like, all right, like you said, what's the reason? What's the purpose? Why are you doing this? I mean, we all like literally, we all can have dirt on somebody else, may have dirt on somebody else at any given point in time. But what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? What good is it for you? Or are you trying to destroy them? You know what I mean? Like it's one thing if it's like, yo, I got this podcast, I'm trying to get podcast views, or I got this album, I'm gonna be singing about it on my album, or something like that. But just to be don't like, come on, man, get out of here.
That's how I feel, man. Like, what are you doing? Like that mental, and it makes me feel like honestly she's going through a breakdown because it's not leading to nothing. Like, what are you doing?
I think she's doing some of this because, you know, you get people who ghostwrite and do stuff for people. You get records and stuff that maybe was for you that you have it, and they throw them to somebody else, and then you want to like basically start telling like, oh well, that record was actually mine, or I wrote this and wrote that. Like my thing is this: you're getting paid, so at the end of the day, you chose to do that. So don't be mad now because you wrote all this greatness and now you want all this extra notoriety for it.
It's funny to me, like that whole situation is funny to me because we all do it for different reasons. And I once had somebody ask, he was like, do you do it for the love or the money? You know what I mean? And if you do it for the love, you still want to get paid for what you love. Don't get it messed up. But if you're doing it for straight the money, then I'm gonna have to handle you a different way. And in a situation like this, where it's like, look, man, like, there are a whole bunch of people that made careers off of being in the background. Like, what is it exactly that you need and or would accomplish if you were in the foreground that you wouldn't in the background? I tell people all the time, I can be in the background. Let me and whatever chick I go to go out to eat with, go eat in motherfucking peace, and don't nobody know me, and I pull out a wad of cash and tip big, and they be like, yo, what the hell does he do? Bitch, I play video games for a living. Like, that's all you need. Like, you don't need no shit. But then you go out and then people be mad. Oh, everybody in my business. I don't have no peace. I don't have no silence. Like, there's something else that comes with that. So what exactly do you want? What exactly are you missing in your life?
It's like one of them situations where you the wingman or your boy the wingman for so long and you getting all them baddies. And all he like, nah, bruh. I'm about to start telling. He talking to this chick too, and that's exactly how she acting.
Yeah, man. And then, you know,
even if it's true, I know some stuff is true from certain people I know in industry, but I'm like, bro, you don't need to be saying that. That's how cats get taken out the game. Not saying nobody's getting taken out, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, you
right. I would say one thing is real karma. So regardless, and she claims to be so semi-religious, you know, Christian, but you out here yapping your lips. And I mean, of course, it could be 100% true, but you know what? God don't like ugly. And I mean, you could say what you say, put it in a book, whatever, but it's like she's going on and on about it. It ain't like she ain't did a week of it and then left it alone. She's been a good almost like a month. And it's like a new story every day.
Every damn I'm tired of it. I'm like, show your talent and shut up. Like,
you're right though. She should have did a book deal. If she was gonna do all this, I would have put it in a book. Bobby Brown did it when he was talking about Janet.
Hold on, I didn't even know that. Thanks again, Legend.
Well, she spoke about him too. She spoke
Legend,
about
the
him
fact
too.
checker.
She spoke about him, Bobby, and Clyde Davis.
Whoa.
Oh.
Exactly. Or no, remember when Quincy was talking about Michael?
Man, Quincy got hella stories, bro. Quincy going to the grave with some super dirt on people, bro.
Yeah.
I know a cat that actually was at he was at like a Grammy dinner with Quincy Jones, and he was like, Quincy was just going in on people, bro. So I'm like, hey man, Quincy ain't telling shit. I mean, he telling shit, but he ain't telling shit. You know what I mean?
Word.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna play the last record. This is definitely from A.Y. Lee.
Actually, this is from Bionic. Like, this is a remix, so this is from Bionic.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, back on the block remixes. I see it. The Bionic remixes. Here we go.
Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing? You where you going? Can I come to? If I can, be your man. You be my lady. And have my baby. Got my car. Got me crazy. So wherever you going.
Oh, he went on mute.
Muted it, bro.
He did it again. He did it
Damn.
again. He did that last week. He was
Yeah.
vibing out last week.
You gotta
No,
quit
no,
that,
no.
bruh.
Bro, he's the only one bopping. He doesn't even know.
No.
He did this to us a couple weeks ago, man. With the
Hey,
Tootie
Digiwaxx, what's up, man? You
He
don't
on
hear
that,
that?
he on that Tito's. He on that Tito's.
You on that Tito?
Hey, hey,
Look, that shit got him faded. Look.
And he don't even hear us.
That shit got him booted, right?
hey, hey, he look like Jadakiss.
Hey,
He was bobbing his.
What's happening, man?
He look like.
He don't even hear us.
Oh,
I ain't getting anything, man.
And it's almost like we muted, so
wait,
he ain't
wait,
listening to none of us.
Wait, when he come back on, everybody be sounding like we heard it.
Hey, I'm about
Everybody
to
be
text
sounding
him.
like we heard it.
Hey, I'm about
When he
to
comes
text
back,
him. Hold on.
nah. When he come back on, everybody be sounding like we heard it. Like, yeah.
All right, I got you. I got you. Hey, 9-5. I already know you're gonna ask for it, bro. So I'll send it to you.
Send it. Yeah, send it. You already know. Send
We're gonna act like we heard it. Hey, everybody start bobbing their heads.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
When he talking to us.
He
Hold on, he
talking.
talking to us.
Where's Digiwaxx, man?
Ah, look, not even in Nigeria they can't hear that shit, bro. Oh, y'all can't hear it.
Oh yeah, we got it. What
happened?
We got it.
It started, then it cut off.
Yo, we had mad jokes on you, dogs. We had
Yeah, but I was killing it.
What's in your cup?
It cut off right before the verse.
We
What is in your cup? What is in your cup, CL? What is in your cup, CL? What is in your cup, CL?
I know, yo, the Tito's, bro. The Tito's.
Tito's got you.
That Tito's dangerous. All right, hold on. Here we go. Last time. Here we go. Last record.
Hello, Brooklyn. How you doing? You where you going? Can I come to? If I can, I'ma be your man. You can be my lady and have my baby. And drive my car. And drive me crazy. So wherever you going, baby girl, just take me. Cause I'm so taken. If you take it, I'm just saying, baby, I'm just saying.
Like a mama, you birthed me. Brooklyn, you nursed me. School me with hard knocks, better than Berkeley. They said you murked me by the time I was 21. That shit disturbed me, but you never hurt me. Hello, Brooklyn. If we had a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? Brooklyn Carter. When I left you for Virginia, it didn't offend ya. Cause you know I only stepped out to get dinner. And I'm eating so much I bought extra. So much so the dinner's now turned into breakfast. I only roll Lexus to hug your road. I love your corners, I'm half your soul. Hello, Brooklyn.
How you doing? Where you going? Can I come to? If I can, I'ma be your man. You can be my lady and have my baby and drive my cars and drive me crazy. Wherever you going, baby girl, just take me. Cause I'm so taken. If you take it, I'm just saying, baby, I'm just saying. Hello, Brooklyn. What's your story? She said she eating on the run, but she ain't know it. She said she got a man, but he ain't worried. But baby, I'ma have to rob him like Ori. She said she love B.I.G. and she like Tupac. And when I said Jay-Z, she said it's the rap. I'ma leave it like this, like this, like that. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Have you seen her? And if she tell you something, you better believe her. She told me she like my New Orleans demeanor. And so I said, goodbye Katrina and hello Brooklyn. Well baby, you are the sweetest sight eyes can see. I said, hello Brooklyn. But baby, I hope you never say goodbye to me. I said, hello Brooklyn. But baby, you are so damn fun to me. And I remember the time, place, and the weather on the day you said hi to me. And I said, hello
Brooklyn, you crazy. Look how you made me, raising
razor blades in my mouth, walking around behaving. All demented, black hoodies and Timberlanded, always scheming. You see the gleam on that nigga's pendant? Hello, Brooklyn, you bad influence. Look what you had me doing, but I ain't mad at you. Look at my attitude, it says my life's too real. Check out my ice grill, baby, I'm cold as ice, like I'm from Brownsville. But my bed's in the style, though I lie flat in your bush till we smoke a CI. What up to the boy B.I.? You know I handle B.I. I don't have step on the cane, ask the dress about I. How you born so? She like it hardcore, so I grind slow. Iller than Alley Square Mall back in the 9-0. My fine hoe, we got some victims to catch. So in a couple years, baby, I'ma bring you some next.
Hello, Brooklyn, how you doing? Yeah, where you going? Can I come too? If I can, I'ma be your man. Be my lady, and have my baby. Drive my car, and drive me crazy. Wherever you going, baby girl, just take me. Cause I'm so taken, if you taken. I'm just saying, baby, I'm just saying. Hello, Brooklyn, if I take you out, the sweetest thing I can see. Hello, Brooklyn, baby, I hope never say goodbye to me. I say, hello, Brooklyn, baby, you out so damn fine to me. I remember the time, place, hello.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Word. The remix brought to you by
I
your
could join in on this vibe with you, CL.
Huh?
I said, I'm glad we got the vibe with you this time.
Hey, you know what it was? Last week I was sort of disappointed. I ain't gonna lie. I think I told everybody, I was like, yo, man, we ain't really musically, it just was not the best week. And I was like, nah, I didn't feel like I went through the records right. Like I put it all on my shoulder. I was like, nah, it just the vibe wasn't 1,000, you know. But I feel like
I would have took last week over the week before.
Hell yeah.
Now, what was
Hell
the
yeah.
week before? What was the week before?
The hacker week. It was the hacker week.
Extra stuff.
What was the hacker?
No, that's what he said it was.
Who was on there that week? The week before that?
All of us.
No, but I'm saying, we have an artist.
Oh, guess why? We didn't have any guests that week.
Okay.
No,
we didn't.
the week we had
Thank God.
the hack. We had guests later on.
That hack shit was
later on.
Okay, the hacker week. I get it now. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I said it was the hacker.
That was wild. That was
scarring niggas for life almost off of
that. That shit taught us a valuable lesson. Jesus.
Facts.
Lock your shit, or you gotta have your own shit. You gotta have your shit locked off. Straight music. Straight.
Whatever music. Kid that was doing that, they was loving it. I was like, these niggas.
Now imagine them going into an executive meeting, $multi-million deal calls, and
hey, you pulling that up on a big screen and not popping up? Oh my!
Oh man, that's just crazy.
Or even worse.
Hey, I'm glad I.
Or even worse, out of school.
Early then today.
For them schools, the kids in schools and stuff. Even worse.
No, did y'all see the Zoom call where the black teacher? She's on the phone with on the Zoom call with like 8 or 9 students.
I know what you're talking.
And then the one kid at the top, the grandma walks in butt naked into the room. She's like, who that? Yeah, bro. The grandma just talking stuff like just moving and then she sees it and she dip out. Yo, that stuff was funny.
Somebody walking.
Or even the one where somebody made a fart. Well, they told the teacher that that she did it. I jumped in. It was like they farted. They all like. She's like, now y'all stop playing. Who did that? Y'all being disrespectful. Like, no, you're the only one with the mic on. All our mics is muted. You know. She went and she jumped off the joint.
She tried to flip it.
She jumped off the joint, left them all there, like waiting, like what? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? That was funny. Yeah, they doing some.
You hear?
They doing some.
You see the one where the chick went to the bathroom? It was a college student, and the chick went to the bathroom, and she didn't turn it on mute. She was going in. She had a number 4 up in that piece.
Yeah.
She had that Travis Scott burger.
Yeah. Has anybody tried it?
Bro,
I haven't. I
I
have
went
last week to McDonald's, but
How
they
is it?
choice, so I ain't get it.